All right, and it looks like I'm up. I'm up. We're live. We're live on my channel.
Updating. Ah, it's a fire sale.
We're having a fire sale. You know, that's the thing is,
Party. Hi everyone, we're live. And it's not actually a fire sale, it's just a fire sale in this chat on this Thursday. There is no rest for the wicked. There never is, especially when we're wicked together. Your boy Johnny Torres, your other boy Perry Von Vicious, living, laughing, loving on a Thursday night.
we're here. We're doing it. We're making it happen. I swear I'm gonna actually drop into the realm here. I don't know why I
Don't
didn't
you
bother.
worry.
I didn't do it earlier for some reason. I should have.
Chat is shared.
Ah, we got a shared chat. My goodness.
Oh yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Running circles around the whisper.
Can't stop the
Harry will
whisper.
be here soon.
Yep. Harry is imminent. Adam NX67 in the chat. Someone get a hold of Kevin Harlan because I'm calling both games.
The mighty Kevin Harlan. An older man's Boog Shambi.
Not
Yes,
Nick
his name is
Beans.
Boog.
Welcome in. Yeah,
What's up, homie?
Kevin Harlan. He was one of the gentlemen from Harlan Heat. Is that right?
No, the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh, that's that tag team with Booker T, right?
Yeah, they were in that Scooby-Doo episode. Scooby-Doo meets Harlem Heat.
Love Scooby-Doo. Just got home from work. Well, welcome home, Nicka Beans. It's a good day to be home.
Ah, yes.
It's a great day to be
Great
home
day
from
to be
work,
home.
and it's a great day to be #1 in Japan.
Oh, yeah. Perry, we hear you are very sick. Well.
Well, he sure
Great
was.
to be alive. Great to be #1 in South Deerfield, Massachusetts.
Well, I don't know if I'm #1 here, but I certainly am here.
Well, who else in South Deerfield would be #1?
Probably the Yankee Candle Company. I feel like they've got it on me for
Oh,
brand
them's fighting
recognition.
words. Yankee Candle, we're coming for you.
You're next. Wait, hang on.
You
Was
get
that,
yourself
were
a Perry Von Vicious brand candle or else.
I don't even want to think what that would smell like.
Smells like burnt rubber and a ska show.
It smells like noxious fumes and mediocrity. It smells like regret masked as happiness.
And one of those reeds that's been played too long on your brass instrument of choice.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe it's double. Maybe it's double reeded. Maybe it's an oboe.
Oh, bow.
Oboe.
They were in a couple of the Scooby-Doo movies. Yep. Adam NX67 knows his Scooby-Doo meets the Harlem Globetrotters.
Oh yeah. Weird Al was in a Scooby-Doo thing. I only know because there's that clip in his concerts.
Sandy Duncan, Tim Conway.
How much does a Tim Conway?
Enough to break the ice. Anyways.
Cryptid, welcome in. Welcome in.
Hi, Al.
All right.
Hope you're all living your best Thursday lives.
We're back. The game is slowly rendering environments. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Johnny Torres. And we're off.
Yes. I'm going to go get quests, and then we're going to go morph and... Up, dog! Yeah, it was like the Adam West Burt Ward Batman. They got stuck in the bouncy pit forever. I remember one of those episodes.
Now the bounty pit. That's one of those mud pits. That's the mud pits at the big redneck gatherings where they drive their trucks through it. No, sorry, that's the bounty hole. I'm just confused because mud pit sounds like it.
I do my best to stay away from redneck gatherings, so I'm going to have to take your word for it.
Oh, I don't go to them either, but the clips on YouTube are amazing.
God, I don't want that in my algorithm. God,
yeah,
I didn't. Look, I didn't. Be country music.
I didn't ask for that; it just came.
It just happened to me.
Yeah, that is a good question. What is up, dog?
Well, there's no dog up there. I just checked. Where are we going?
Where do we go now?
Wow, wow. Now, see, if I don't speak it live, and it doesn't show up in my stream or my YouTube searches. Thank God, because otherwise my YouTube search algorithm would be in shambles.
I think your YouTube would stop suggesting things to you because it would be like everything seems to make him upset. We don't really know. Maybe we don't show him anything.
They're absolutely right. Today in wrestling alone has me like, maybe it's been long enough. Maybe I just shut down everything and move away. All right,
Nickabeans with an 80 stream watch streak. That's 80. Oh
Love
my!
That.
Holy moly! Well, thank you, Nickabeans.
80 stream legend.
Nickabean says, I thought I was at 60. Oh, and Encrypted Cryptid on a 25 stream streak. I'm really glad.
Love that.
I'm really glad that last night's
Beans is at 105.
Oh, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Their powers combined. I am Captain Planet. Where did we go? Did you fast travel?
I went to repair my stuff.
Oh, so you did not fast travel.
What I might need. I did not fast travel. Not no way, not no how.
That's right. Last night, Adam NX67 hit 45. Doesn't look
he's staring down the barrel of a 45.
Doesn't look a day over 44.
Wow. Salute to you, aging gracefully.
Hmm.
I aged gracefully once, hated it, never again. All right, I'm selling things, and then we can go.
Nickabean says, "I've never had
a couple."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good one.
It's a good one. Just came right out of a cannon. Yep. Best thing you can do to your mind is not apply filters to it. Don't take that too seriously.
Yeah, do not test me on that because I can't back that up for sure.
That I'm only half proud of.
Well, there's a reason we have like a 20-minute conversation before we go live. It's because we got a lot of stuff to say that we can't say.
Yep.
It's not like stuff.
Like one of the nice hotel air conditioners. The vents are always on with us too.
Woof.
The best is when that's broken or it's on a thermostat across the room that nobody tells you about. It's really, really good stuff. I think, Rabbit, I'm about good.
No, if you all haven't seen my Instagram story hyping tonight's stream, I had what I thought was a really good idea on how to show the mystery box on both my feed and Johnny Torres' feed. And in practice, it was not a good idea. But I did get a video. I did get a video of it, so you should go look at my Instagram story and see.
In an alternate universe, our current stream is going just like that, and Perry just has to be like.
Yeah, in an alternate universe, I'm ducking and dodging this whole stream.
Guys playing real life Elden Ring with a mystery box. Where
are we traveling to?
Have to decide. Oh, wait. That's not actually completed. That thing's a liar. Well, let's go to Nameless Pass, Ashen Road.
Okay.
That's debatable. I'm aging like an old car. Well, with that attitude, perhaps. Every old car can be a young car.
I mean, my truck is, the thing is the old vehicles age way better than the new ones do. So, got to remember that.
I mean, depends on how much you drive them and if you treat them like an old car. My Hyundai is aging gracefully.
That's true.
You've ridden it a number of times, you know.
Adam NX67 has seen the Instagram story.
Oh, no!
His eyes have seen the glory of the story of my gram.
The coming of the box?
the swinging of the cube.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the swinging of the cube. All right, chat, you finish that song. Have it on my desk by Monday.
Where'd you go? Wait, hang on. There's supposed
I'm
to be a
by
little
the fire.
area. Oh,
by the fire.
Oh, I see some.
To your... No, you're going the wrong way.
This way.
I'm almost done with the mushroom soup. He picked the other way, but that one isn't right either. I'm coming.
It's okay. I found enemies.
My mushroom soup is done.
Soup's on. Oh, geez. Perry's in a fight again.
Yeah. Hope you like Plague. They love Plague.
You know, who doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean, probably lots of people, but...
Plague and eggs and plague and steak. That's what we have for breakfast. Delicious.
Is there?
Alright, nothing here. I mean, part of it, I assume, is you just lose all your senses, so everything's delicious after a while. Or, really, it's something that fills your stomach that you can't otherwise taste, so you just assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna have to ask the folks, you know, with the bubonic plague or the dengue fever or something like that. Like, hey, what was eating like? It was terrible. 10th Captain Armor. What do you do? Absolutely nothing. Sing it again. Ugh. All right. My God, he's looking down on all the land. Jeez.
Yeah, that's right. It's what we
Really
do.
Flexing on that Grimes last name. Good Lord.
Gotta let them know.
Most Irish thing I've seen. Yeah.
Yep. People gotta know. Dancing a jig at the ska show.
I mean, that's what you got to do. That's what needs doing. Or if there's bagpipes.
That's a less popular Blink-182 lyric. Because he danced a jig with a girl at the ska show. Oh, God. I found a thing, and it's trying to kill me. Oh, God. Look at that thing.
Ah! You jerk!
Don't worry. It's dead now.
Certainly it's something that didn't need exploding. Oh, well.
Knee
Hi,
Goblin.
Welcome in.
Max, welcome in. Love me some bagpipes, if only they weren't so expensive. You know, you got to keep an eye on Facebook Marketplace. Back in the
I'm
day,
sure you can just make your own at home.
back in the day, the equivalent to that, of course, was like the WAN ads. You'd look for people getting rid of musical instruments. That's how I got my accordion. And my mom found it in an ad, and she bought the accordion for me, and it was shockingly affordable.
If the guy who invented Facebook and the guy who invented Craigslist got into a fight, who would have the bigger army? Facebook guy would probably have more friends, but Craigslist would probably have weirder, creepier serial killer friends.
Now, more importantly, would they have called it Facelist or Craigsbook?
Oh, that's if they merged?
Yeah.
God. I mean, they might as well just call it the pedophiles.
Good heavens.
Get it? Pedophiles. Yeah.
We already have something
You're
that
welcome.
should be called that.
Yeah, we sure do. I feel bad. I went to school with a couple kids with the last name Epstein, and I always wonder whatever happened to them, especially, you know, during the present.
I don't know why I would assume this, but for a second I thought you were going to say, I went to school with a couple people who are on the list. Feel bad about it. I was like, what are you talking about?
There are definitely a couple people that I assume were there on January 6th.
Oh, well, yeah.
That eventually got pardoned and then sent back to prison for something probably more heinous. Because that just seems to be the pattern.
Yeah, that's what happens. Let's see.
They smeared their poo all over the White House walls, and then they were pardoned. And then guess what? They had terabytes of child stuff in their basement.
Yeah, right? Wouldn't that... Adam says about my thinking you were going to say you knew someone on the Epstein list. He goes, he says that would have been a major, massive plot twist.
Really good stuff, right?
Oh no!
You gotta wait for the end. Wait for the twist.
Wait, Nickabeans, when you say one of my favorite comedian actors was, are you referring to at January 6th or on the list? Like neither one's good.
I like how many directions this can go.
Because if you're talking about at Jan 6th, I know who it is. You're talking about Jimmy Pesto.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that. I think that was the first time I disavowed Bob's Burgers when I heard that.
Well, I mean, Bob's Burgers disavowed him.
Another try.
So.
Yeah, just any sort of character like that makes it hard for me to go back and even look at it.
So you're never watching Arrested?
But you can.
So yeah, you're never watching Arrested again.
I unsubscribed from Netflix. I haven't watched Arrested since January 6th.
Wow, really?
The exception being the tiny little bit alerts. Yes, correct. I have not.
Wow, that's crazy. Because of that actor?
I do have a redacted copy of it, so I could happily watch it, not knowing that I'm not giving money to anybody if I so choose. I have it on a hard drive. I have yet to watch it.
Yeah,
but I pretty much talked about it.
I'm in the same situation. I have the whole show on a hard drive. It's the same way that I have Daria, but that's specifically because there's no other way to have Daria with the correct music.
Right. Hi, Bloopers.
La Bloopa in the chat. Welcome, welcome.
Hope you're having the most blooptastic day. Yeah, there's quite a lot of shows that I just either have to hold my nose for or just disavow entirely. Like, Community was kind of like that just solely because of Chevy Chase, and that's one I just hold my nose and deal with. I'm not happy about it.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a few of those. But I have since tried giving Bob's Burgers another try. I got further than I did the first time, but then I fell off the wagon again for some other reason.
Oh, I'm going to a speed dating event on Sunday. What do I do? Okay, hear me out.
Oh boy.
Are you oh boying me giving dating advice?
No, I'm oh boying where my brain immediately went.
Oh, because I was
dating. I bet everybody has to put out on the first date if it's speed dating.
I was gonna say you should question me giving advice since my dating history is practically zero. No, so here's what you do. You treat it like you're doing chess against many people. Okay? You go to the first one and you make the first move. When you go to the second one, they make the first move. So when you go to the third one, you steal what their first move was. And then you just keep stealing the move from the person you were against the whole way around. So they're all playing chess against themselves and not you. But in speed dating, what you do is you talk to the first few people until one of them seems like you're interested, and then just steal whatever they said when you talk to everyone else, and everyone will be interested in you.
Good rib.
Rib nothing. I'm this is my strategy.
Depending on the execution, it could be one or the other.
I don't really know what I'm doing, so I guess yeah, maybe I'm not one to give advice here. Oh no. I didn't follow you and instead I'm fighting a bunch of people.
Oh, you can do it. I went the wrong way, so you're doing great.
I'm playing the game with the same strategy I would have speed dated. La Bloopa says Adam Anderson says that's confusing. La Bloopa says I'm so confused. That is a horrific strategy. Anyone else? Yeah.
Good luck.
Okay, look. As I understand it, dating is a competition. So you need to not let them get a word in. Dominate the conversation. Is that wrong?
You know, Perry, right is a frame of mind.
Getting dating advice from the married pro wrestler. The married pro wrestler whose dating history.
Oh, that should be a new YouTube segment. You do it once a week.
Yeah. Okay.
Dating advice with the married pro wrestler. And they don't know whether it's good advice or bad advice.
No, they
it has
do.
to be good because the guy is married.
I was gonna say no. They know. They know it's bad. Yeah, because how would I have good advice? I dated one girl in high school. Never went on any other dates. And then 48 hours after she and I broke up, I started seeing my wife. I was always exclusive with everyone. There was no dating being done. I am the least useful person to give advice on how to date someone. And honestly, in a speed dating setting, maybe even worse.
God. No.
I'm all
they
about
have those at in my town every now and then, and I'm like, I could not imagine. Yeah. No thanks.
I'm all about the long game. I'm not great in small bursts. You have to really deal with me over time.
I'm the same way in some regards. Acquired taste. Maybe that's the term. Otherwise, I mean, then again, some people have known me for a while and then are like, we've had enough. So maybe it's just the right amount. All Johnny Torres in moderation,
I don't know. I mean, start by asking everyone you meet how much they bench. I don't think it's useful or interesting, but you got to have an opening line. So why not? How much do you bench? It's especially good.
You mean wrestling fans around the world doesn't work?
No, I was thinking more like it's especially good if like they're clearly not like a workout person. I died the same way you did.
Same here. Yep, pushed off the edge.
Yep.
I have a good working relationship with my race car. That's about it. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, Bloopy said...
I have a good working relationship with pieces of technology.
Bloopy said, wait, what? And I want to know what it was that Bloopy needed.
Don't worry, bloopers.
Nickabean's out here flexing on all of us. I have a husband and a girlfriend.
Kudos.
You don't have to brag. No, you do.
In some ways, it's a brag, and in some ways, I think to myself, well, if I go places, I only need to really buy one ticket. So...
No, that's a hell... Honestly, I feel like there's a lot of things one can brag about. That's pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Right? Like... Bloopy, flex much? Oh, that's your opening line. Just ask him flex much, and then just hit the double biceps at him.
Yep.
See if there's any takers. Maybe, you know what? Don't even break...
You bought tickets to this speed dating thing, but you didn't know you were buying tickets to the gun show.
Encrypted just dropped the greatest little emoticon.
Are those web dings or wing dings?
No, wingdings is that space in the strip mall where you can get chicken wings.
Oh, I remember that. A Cinnabon took that over at mine, and now mine is barely alive.
Wow.
That's malls for you.
Yeah, malls be mallin'.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, Torres, I'm coming. I figured out how to find where you went.
No worries. I'm going to try to tightrope walk up this so I can get this thing.
I'm going to run it.
There were pants!
I did it.
How you doing?
I can't believe I did it.
Good.
What is... Hey, encrypted. What is that? Someone flipping a table, flexing and then flipping a table.
Somebody's very talented at ASCII art and wing ding art and things like that. Is that Kirby? That looks like Kirby.
Bloopy's line of thought here being broken up by the emoticons is beautiful. I don't even know how to do the hair flip thing. Flex, flip table. I barely have hair to clip. Table flips again. I have effing cancer. I don't know how you did that because other people were putting the emoticons in, but that's amazing. Like it look.
And no, Bloopy, you'll be just fine. Short hair and bald women and such are in right now.
It's true. It's true.
Like Ashtonai Kai.
I'm gonna say my wife has short hair. She has a pixie cut.
The best kind of cut.
It's in.
Like pretty much every girl I've ever dated had at some point a pixie cut. Might as well call it the kryptonite. All right, we've cleared out room in the inventory. Even better!
Bloopy says these guys are just going to run for the hills, aren't they? Hey, look, if they're not scared of you, like, look, they have to come into this from a place of fear. You have to dominate. I don't know why I'm going to keep going back to you have to dominate the dating scene. That's probably not accurate.
There was a lovely town outside of Loveland, Colorado that beautiful women flocked to, like the, swallows of Capistrano.
Swallows of Capistrano, yeah. I knew where you were going straight for that Bugs Bunny reference.
Yep. And the swallows come back, and then the swallows.
And prior to Weird Al, that was
you go to the pinball bar just outside of Loveland, Colorado. That's where beautiful, ambiguous people flock like the swallows of Capistrano.
Bloopy, guys being scared of you is not a specific to you or specific to girls with cancer thing. Guys are scared of all women. That's why we have such terrible incel. Yep. It's also why those of us that are not incels are still terrified of women. It's all of us are terrified of women.
Yeah.
Women are terrifying. Have you been around some of them? Any of them? All of them? Terrifying.
It only takes one to give you the post-traumatic stress. Only takes one. Okay, this joystick drift is killing me. So, let's try that again.
Don't worry, I'm starting a fight without you. I'm sure it'll go fine. Actually, with the weapons you set me up with, it did go fine. That joke really wasn't as funny since I lived.
No, it's fine.
I love my BF dearly. He has... he has... Max says, I love my BF dearly, but I will say he has no riz, as the kids say. Can confirm men are just intimidating, nervous, and awkward. It's completely true.
Yeah.
That's, they always talk about how married guys and guys who are taken have the easiest time with women liking them. And it's because we don't want or need anything from the women we're talking to. So we're not intimidated. We're just palling around and talking. And it apparently makes us just irresistible. Or maybe I'm just real handsome. I don't know. Doesn't seem likely, though.
I've never believed in any of that. I grew up listening to the Blessed Union of Souls. They gotta like me for me. What in the world?
Did you just slap me?
There's a duel?
I was gonna say, why'd you slap me?
I didn't want to. Hold on.
I won! Victory! Your opponent died.
I had no interest in that.
Alright, hang on. I'm getting caught up on the chat. An ex-friend told me to literally be the opposite of myself, and the guys would come flocking. That sounds like an ex-friend, yeah.
Not because I'm hot like Tyson Beckford with the charm of a Robert Redford oozing out my ears.
Max, describing her boyfriend, says, he is a loser, but he is my loser. That's how you need to think of everyone in your life.
That's monogamy for you.
No, that's monogamy.
For the Hoggandy? I don't know.
Oh, slinging monogamy.
Slinging that house of glory. Yep.
Nicobine says, yeah, all the men I'm attracted to are the most awkward. It's all men, really. Any dude who's not awkward, you should be highly suspect of.
Yep.
Bloopy says,
if you can't immediately tell what's wrong with them, don't worry, just give it time.
Yeah, it'll reveal itself. Bloopy says, bro, the people I like are all terrible. Adam67 says, I was mad about other things today. Perry saw my rage earlier. Yep, I did. Let's
Was that
see
the
here.
dart thing?
Yes, it was.
Okay. I know nothing of dart, so I was just kind of like, okay, this doesn't apply to me. But good luck with whatever it is, sir.
Yeah, you know, Knee Goblin, we all have people in our lives that we only met through wrestling. So it's been good to all of us. I mean, me and Torres here are thick as thieves, and we only know each other because wrestling came along. It's very likely at some point we would have crossed paths at a punk show, but as Torres has seen, I don't talk to people at shows. So
same.
Yeah,
and I do when I'm like half in the bag.
It's true. I've seen it.
I make great friends when I'm half in the bag.
There was a young woman at that last Less Than Jake concert in Boston who was really into Torres, and Torres was far too busy having a good time to notice.
Yep. I heard about this after the fact. Yep. I'm like, wait, really?
I told you on the drive home.
I have no idea.
When I was driving us home, I told you about it, and you were like, really?
Yep. Yep. Just, you don't go... It finds you when you least expect it, when you're not looking for it.
Loopy says, bro, can I meet someone at a wrestling match? Okay. You need to understand it's not a rule of thumb that it works that way.
Go a number of ways. That could really go a number of ways. You could meet somebody very nice. You could meet like Schlack.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm happy to bury him online. So whatever.
But like there again,
and along with everybody else in Ruthless Pro Wrestling can drop dead. Anyways.
There again, you know, like you and I became pals there. Rip and Delmy met through wrestling, and they're happily married.
Hilarious.
Skylar and Leary met through wrestling. They're happily married.
Yep.
Dr. Redacted.
Rip and Delmy were terrified of each other.
Oh yeah. Redacted and his girl met entirely through wrestling.
Yeah.
And she's not part of wrestling. She was just a fan who was hanging out. And they're engaged. They'll be married soon.
Now she's like the murder nurse.
She's still, that's a thing that never happens at shows. Like that's just they take pictures and include her on his merch. She doesn't like to perform in front of people. They're just being
adorable.
Yeah, she doesn't like to be in front of a crowd.
I see.
Bloopy says no one has ever hit on me because I'm short and look 18. I'm sorry, no one's ever hit on you because of that? Because I feel like a lot of dudes, that's like, those are like some of the first two things they list.
Yeah, you know, especially since you said, can I meet someone at a wrestling show? And then you said that, I don't think you're going to have a problem.
Nickabeans saying, Cryptobeans met because of a wrestling show.
Love that.
Cryptobeans still kills me.
I love it. It needs merch. Or at the very least, like a set of 2 hats from Lids or something like that.
Now, this is pretty good. Bloopy says, I'm literally a tiny bird with a knife. Jotting that down for a merch idea. Tiny bird with knife.
Yep. I feel like I saw that in Eugenics when I was playing that.
With knife. It's going on.
Tiny bird with knife.
Going on the list for merch. The old merch things. Knee Goblin says, I was nervous of my BF because of his character. I thought he would kidnap me. Now I text him saying, please kidnap me. I don't want to be at home anymore.
Put a bird on it.
That's right, you put a bird on it.
Put a bird on it.
You just put a bird on it. Man, that show is great too.
I like that one sketch. I'd say it's about 50-50 as to whether a sketch hits for me or not. Sort of like every other piece of Fred Armisen-based comedy I've ever seen, where some of it just isn't my style. But I love Put a Bird on It.
I do have to admit that is a show that is infinitely funnier if you are fairly familiar with Portland, Oregon. Like if you've been there, if you've spent time there. Which is funny because it's also a fair bit like Portland, Maine, but they're not the same.
Do you think they feud?
No. Neither one is uppity enough for them.
Can we make that happen? Randy!
Nickabeans, of course you did. Nicobene says, I had some friends who were extras on that show. Of course you did. We mentioned a
Love
piece
that.
of culture and a piece of media, so that means by law, Nicobeans has a friend involved.
Nicka put a bird on it.
Bloopy
Put
says,
a bird on it.
Nicobene, Bloopy says, I'm a tiny bird with a knife. I'm a piper bird. Perry is an emperor penguin. It's true. I'm flightless.
Putting the pair in emperor. Oh yeah.
Oh, an emperor penguin.
It's a penguin with a monocle. What? What? Oh.
Are you still coming back to where I am? Or should I not? I've just been sitting here waiting. Ever since I defeated you in a duel.
Oh yeah, I jumped off the cliff, went back to the whisper, and
it's okay. I fell off the cliff while we were talking. Never mind.
I'm gonna kill this thing and then I'll go.
Max, wow, you know a lot of people. I always tell them you should meet Nikki. I'm nothing compared to them. Yeah, well.
Okay.
Everyone here is amazing, and then there's me sitting with my cat. Yeah, I don't know if you know what I do all day. You've seen cat juggling. I've heard of this. You see the posts I put up on the Discord during the day. I'm just sitting at work with the work cat.
Smelly cat, smelly cat.
Yo, he does. He stinks.
What are they feeding you?
Yeah, he stinks.
Smelly cat. It's not your fault. Maybe it's his fault. I don't know.
People think I know everyone because I know Marty the Moth and Dino, and suddenly that is everyone. You know, I know Dino.
Marty the Moth follows me on Twitter. That's about all I got for you. I'm coming. I promise I'm coming.
It's okay. I keep falling down and stuff. Like I don't think I'm where I'm supposed to be. And now I'm running uphill through water.
Dino is also Howdy Price, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he managed Levi for some time.
That's why I know him. Okay, now let's go find Perry. I want to chop these trees because I don't want to have to come back here for more spruce wood.
Hate going to the lumber shop. That's what they call it, right? The lumber shop?
Yep. That's exactly what they call it.
That's a technical term.
The old lumbar check.
Yeah, yep. Sometimes you need lumber support.
Especially if we want to keep upgrading Sacramendi.
I like to write sonnets and plays about wood. I'm the Lombard.
I love that. I love that. I like to assume that you play some sort of like a lute or a lyre or a mandolin or something.
I like to repair lutes. I'm a luthier.
I love that. I'm for this. Okay, now we try to fall without dying. Perfect.
Bloopy says I can write a sonnet about wood. Well, just make sure it's
coherent. Once wrote a song about an octopus.
I was gonna say just make sure it's coherent. You don't want your ideas splintering. Come on.
Hey 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 hey! Hoo-hoo!
And don't try to switch up the meter or the rhyme scheme. You know, just go with the grain. Come on.
Hey, meter, we're in America. Use the imperial system.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I know we're fairly close to Canada, but come on.
Hey, watch where you're parking, pal. I'll clean up this poem for you. I'm a meter maid.
Hey.
What are we doing? What am I doing? I know what you're doing. You're trying to get us to...
It's stream of consciousness, Perry. Stream of consciousness.
Stream of unconsciousness.
Yes.
I put the unk in unconsciousness.
I have those too. Captain's log. Perry is treating the chat top. What? Did Perry agree to this? He's gonna fill those mouths with so much ice cream, you'll be the envy of every Jerry and Jane in the block.
I dropped that earlier in our chat earlier.
I just remembered where the actual context came from.
Yeah, it's from Arrested.
Right.
I don't remember. Yeah, I put the hunk in unconsciousness. I'm an old dude who's sleepy all the time. God, I wish that wasn't true.
He says that.
Yo,
and then he's usually up with us till the crack of dawn, watching Kerry
until
Woods
the break
strikeout
of dawn. Look.
Time.
Thank you. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I was so sleepy when I got home from work, and I had to like make dinner right away so I'd be ready for this. I put the stuff that I needed to cook in the oven, knowing that I had to cook the other bit of what I was making when the stuff in the oven was halfway done. I set a 7-minute timer and went to bed for 7 minutes, and I was out. The alarm.
Just gonna rest my eyes.
The alarm went off, and I was like, "Oh my god, I must have burnt everything. How long have I?" Oh, it was just 7 minutes. I was so under that I was convinced that I'd been asleep for like 40 minutes.
Now you can't let me fall asleep, or I...
Hang on. Bloopy says, bro, who wants to write and illustrate a Christmas comic called A Very Merry Perry? If you guys make it, I will have it printed and sell them at the merch table come the holidays. Don't tempt me. I will have you know.
I will make an audio book.
I will have you know. And Johnny Torres knows this already. I spent a fair amount of my day, looking for Ken doll-sized Hawaiian shirts on the internet so that I could make a special one-show edition of the Perry action figure for the Blitzkrieg Luau.
Yep. And then any of them that aren't sold by the end of the luau go right in the fire.
Yep. Never to be seen again. Actually, I'd probably just take the shirt off of them and find a different outfit for a different show. This Perry's exclusive to this show.
Perfect. As long as the rest of the audience doesn't know.
Nickabeans, what's beautiful if you wanna Nickabeans, if you wanna make me Hawaiian shirts that'll fit the figures, what's beautiful is you already have the parts of the figure. So I don't even have to give you measurements or anything. You have the parts on hand. Bloopy says I want writing rights. Hey, I'll credit you.
You won't give away animation rights though.
Bloopy says I can write and illustrate it, but only 50% of it will be good. Is that to say that it'll be like a half good story with half good drawings, or like only the writing will be good and the drawings will be bad? Like, which half are we talking? Because, I mean, look, I don't mind that. Bet. Thank you, Nickabeans. Oh, okay. The stories will be amazing. The drawings will be terrible.
That's fine. That's fine.
You know, Bloopy, the sentence "I need help" is evergreen to any one of us, including those in the chat and those on the screen. In any context.
Whether we ask for it or not is irrelevant. We need it. So we can do the roguelike thing, but that was broken when we tried it.
Hello, old friend.
All right, and then there's that boss that we can fight. Do we feel like fighting bosses, or do we feel like questing and just running around killing stuff?
I mean, I can barely tell the difference between the two activities, so whichever you'd like to do.
Okay. All right, well then let me look at the loot of what these quests have and see if it's actually worth it. That's a no. I like that. let's see, Mariner's Keep.
Audio animatronics?
Right, audio animatronics.
Yes, the ramparts
Audio
of
for
Mariner's
sound.
Keep.
See, an
Hi,
electronic
Joey Nails.
sound.
Joey Nails coming in, setting off some Disneyland alerts. Where are we traveling?
Nails. The Mariner's Keep ramparts.
Roger that. Right behind you. Joey Nails, welcome in, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Joey Numbers. Well, Joey Numbers.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Or the million last names that he had at Rebel Spirit. Old Joey Mats.
Was it Joey Boards? Joey Planks? Joey
Yep,
Planks.
Joey Boards and Joey Planks. He got both of them.
He was Joey Beams.
Yep.
Joey
Yep,
Hup
he was
2,
Joey
3.
Beams.
Hell yeah, Nick Beans.
Or in the case of last night, or 2 nights ago's billboard picture, Joey falls asleep on the road.
Yeah, Joey Burgers.
Yep.
Oh, you're over that way somewhere. All right, I'm coming. Ah, I found you. Haha.
Okay. Yes. And we're gonna go this way, and there should be things that want to kill us here. Haha, yes.
Well, how does it feel to want? Well, they might succeed.
Well, Bloopy, we don't have any proof that Joey Nails isn't Mark Hamill. We've never seen them in the same room together.
True.
For all we know, Mark Hamill could be 3 Joey Nailses in a trench coat.
I mean, the truth is, I don't know that Mark Hamill's not me. I've never seen me and Mark Hamill in the same room.
You know,
Another winner.
You are right. You are right. And so he's back.
Did you die too? Oh no, you're over there. Okay.
No, I brought you back.
Hey, look, I'm alive.
What's that?
I just yeah, we could all be Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Maybe the real Mark Hamill.
If you believe in it, you can achieve it.
Maybe the real Mark Hamill was the chat we made along the way.
Exactly. As long as you're not Matt Hamill, you're fine. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that guy's a jerk. We can just let him throw stuff from over there. Hope he arrives.
I'm going
before
up
we leave
after
for
him.
Vegas.
I'm not letting him throw stuff at me.
I respect that.
Suppressing fire.
Meanwhile,
Crap. They knocked me off.
Oh!
I'll show them.
Bunch of jerks.
I do like Adam and X67 says, what if we're all Mark Hamill? And then Bloopy just responds, bro, deep.
Yeah? That's definitely something very metaphysical that I would expect out of like a newer episode of Rick and Morty or something.
That we were all Mark
Everybody is now
Hamill?
Mark Hamill. Yep. They've done things like that already.
Yeah. Suppressing
right.
fire.
Every time I hear that, I just think of XCOM and how useless that command is. That's too deep of a cut. Anyways...
Really? Is something on this stream too deep of a cut?
You know, you're absolutely right.
Let's see, where is Johnny Torres?
Collecting copper and clay.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
All I had to do was run to where the copper and clay lives.
Yep, exactly. What are you doing? What are you doing, bird? Just a chicken. Just hanging out here. Can I pet you? No.
Yeah,
No,
I
get
tried to pet it
attacked, though.
before. They just peck me.
What a jerk.
Yeah, chickens can be like that.
That's another thing I have to tweet at these developers and being like, why do you have the chickens attack us? Why can't we pet them?
Yeah, why can't I pet the chicken? I have chickens at home. They like being petted.
Seriously. The guy I stream this with on your co-op every week carries his chickens around like they're docile cats.
They are in many ways. Oh yeah, leveled up fighting these weird lizards.
Of course
Whatever
you
the
do.
hell they are.
They deserve it.
Alright, hang on. Where should I put my points?
Let me look at this real quick.
Say it's okay, take your time.
Uh,
It's doing that thing where it takes forever to pull my stuff up. Here we go. Alright. My health is at 29, stamina is at 29, dexterity is at 24, equip load's at 24.
And the weight class is still normal, right?
Yes.
Cool. If you're at 29, I would do probably all 3 of them into dexterity.
Okay.
Let's juice that damage.
That's what they say. They say
That's
when
it.
in doubt, juice the damage.
Yep, Pro Wrestling Grind presents juice and the damage.
Well, I don't know what I just did. What is happening? Why are my controls all weird? Oh, I see. Never mind. We're good.
Cool. Never watched regular show. Don't know a single thing about it. I have nothing to add to that conversation.
Yo, Knee Goblin, tteokbokki is the best. When I was teaching English in Korea, that was like, that's one of the foods that I was like, I came back and told everyone, like, hey, if you haven't tried this, like, you got to find a spot that makes it.
And preferably in a semi-major city and not in the sticks of New Hampshire, where the Korean barbecue will make you sick the next day.
Right. San Francisco and Oakland was a fine place for it.
Yes. Pro Wrestling Grind presents Trash Boat, like the band. I love Trash Boat. That's a great band.
You know, time was the first summer of Grind. They were offered the chance to be to have wrestling on some very small, like, yacht, like a little mini, like a day cruise. Yeah. And we had all kinds of great boat and pirate themed, like, show names. And then we never heard about it again, and I have no idea what happened there. One day I'll ask Rip about it, and I'm sure he'll tell me something.
Yeah, he said it was named the SS Lolita, was headed to some island. I didn't feel good about it.
Good call, Rip. Good instincts. Holy crap. I ran right into it. Why did I do that? Where's the water? I need to put this fire out.
Let me stand next to your fire.
Did you kill him already?
I did. I gave him the plague.
And I had to run around putting the fire out.
You can also roll.
Yeah, I rolled all the way into the water to put it out.
I love that. That's perfect.
I was being resourceful.
You sure were. That's one thing they always say about Perry Von Vicious.
Wait, hang on. Did you make a Gilligan's Island reference?
I mean, maybe. I watched maybe all of 4 episodes of Gilligan's Island in my life whenever it would happen to me when it was on TV Land. I never went out of my way, hence happened to me. I went into the sewer.
All of my Gilligan's Island knowledge basically comes to me via Weird Al.
Yeah, it's either that or Family Guy or something that is spoofing it in some way.
Like, because Al has a whole parody song of Wild Thing that's Isle Thing, but then he also makes reference all the time to stuff. Like, he has another song that definitely makes a direct Gilligan's Island reference, and I forget what it was. He had a parody that he only did live because he never got the rights to it or never finished the song. That was a parody of "In Love with the Stripper," and it was in love with the skipper.
Okay.
Yeah,
I could have went a number of ways.
Yeah, he would only do that one live. It was pretty great.
I'm in love with Ginger. I'm in love with the skipper.
Yeah, like, I feel like when I was a kid, I saw a lot of Gilligan's Island on TV, but like I was too little to really fully get what I was watching and didn't pay close attention.
I was too busy being upset that took over the opening slot or instead of Happy Days on TV Land or Nick at Night for a while. I had to get over that. Now I like Gilligan's Island, but young me had a beef with Gilligan's Island. How are you going to replace the fonts?
I like Bloopy's comment. Marianne and the Professor. Damn. Hey. Yeah, the cute girl would fall for the guy who could make a radio out of some coconuts. Guy could make a radio out of coconuts. Couldn't build a raft?
No, I guess not. Some professor.
Oh, Bloopy says no, I was into both of them. Who wasn't?
Yeah, I was into Barbara Eden, my dream of Jeannie when I was a kid. And Yvonne DiCarlo.
Mm-hmm. Bewitched?
Lily Munster.
Lily Munster, yep.
Lily Munster can get it.
Good heavens.
You go ahead and clip that. I ain't afraid. She knows.
You know what's crazy is when I was little, I had a big crush on Amanda Bynes, but like, even as a little kid, I thought it was like maybe weird that maybe she was too young for me because she always played like very little kid characters.
Right.
And now as a grown up, I realize like, oh, she's like my age almost to the day.
Yep. Nope, I had a crush on her when I was a kid, and then I saw the things she's gone through, and I was like, hot dog, I was right.
Yeah, you're like, I could have saved her.
I could have saved her.
I could still take.
Or I could have went down with the ship, but I would have been one of those happily playing the violin as a capsize.
Oh, see, I thought you were gonna say I could take her away from all this.
I could have.
Bobcat. Wait, hang on.
Bobcat Gold.
Hang on. My first celebrity crush was Bobcat Goldthwait and the dude who played Booger in Nerds. And then, see, because what I caught was seeing Bloopy just write Bobcat Goldthwait. I saw that and didn't have the context.
Kimberly was definitely later on. I think everybody had a crush on her. I almost feel like it's so passé to say that you had a crush on Kimberly of the Power Rangers because everybody did.
Yeah, that's the easy one. I was into Alpha. I had a refined palate.
It's the perfect tones. Perfect dulcet tones.
I like the way that Alpha didn't seem impressed by me.
Alpha was probably the second most attractive thing on that show behind Kimberly. Yeah, that's probably how the poll would go.
Right.
Who was your first Power Rangers based crush? Was it Kimberly? Was it Trini? Or was it Alpha?
I was definitely Trini. But
Yep.
for the sake of comedic delivery, Alpha. I mean,
Somebody's double backing Dillman here.
Honestly, Rita Repulsa is not a bad answer. Adam X67 took
Get
it
it too.
from.
I could have saved the hell out of her.
Think of all the trouble you could have kept her out of.
God, I know.
After 10,000 years, I'm free. Hi, Johnny Torres. What's up? She's just super into it.
You thought you were free before. How do you feel about shepherd's pie?
Scorpina was also hot. Nicely
Tails
done.
never failed. Don't blow up. Ah, too late.
Oh, sorry, I did it.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. I got worms. That's what we're going to call it.
That's the name of the episode.
Name of our pet store. I got worms. All right. Tulsa, Scorpina was married to Goldar. Goldar's
and then Benedict Cumberbatch.
You had a shot with Scorpina, Adam NX6.
Chris Evans.
Goldar would have hid in the closet and looked through the slats while wearing a Superman costume.
Chat, I get the pet sit starting tomorrow for almost a week. Yo.
What?
What kind of pets? What kind of pets we talking?
God, it could be anything. It could even be a boat.
I don't know. Not a very good pet.
Yeah, they say the happiest days is the day you get it and the day you sell it, so I suppose.
2 doggies and 2 kitties.
Cats.
Cat
I love
dogs. We didn't make that jump at all.
2 Spikes and 2 Toms. People often forget that the dog in Tom and Jerry is named Spike.
Oh, just like on Rugrats.
Yes, that was like the go-to dog name for cartoons.
Well, that and
Gotta believe
that and Odie.
Stu Pickles made purple hair cool, and I won't hear otherwise. All right, I need to get rid of a thing. False Harbingers, Greaves. Don't want that. Aisha was all right. She's top 3. I wouldn't put her above Trini, but that maybe tells more about me than it does about her.
Yeah, so. Trini was number 1 for me.
Yeah.
Damn Bay Bridge. Every time I drove over it, I was like, I hate this bridge.
Yep.
Took Trini from us.
Something in the bridge he doesn't like. Yep. And that's exactly what it is.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right.
Bloopy, it's okay.
Max says, can't forget Santa's little helper. Yeah, Santos L. Halper. I remember.
Oh, yeah. Santos Al Halper.
That's one of my favorite. Yeah, that's one of my favorite jokes on the show. When they wanted him to get mail, so they made up a real name for him. Santos L. Halper.
Do you think when they were designing Power Rangers, they were counting on the maturation of multiple people throughout the universe? Do you think they were counting on that when they made that show?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
With a great deal of confidence, I can say I don't think they thought any of what you've just said through.
No. I have to imagine Amy Jo Johnson travels around with like a full security staff. And not any of them cheap security staffs, mind you, that just have tasers, but the ones that have, like, metal batons and stuff.
Yes.
And stuff.
Well, the stuff is important.
Right. Stuff could be anything.
Yeah, Knee Goblin. Hey, I don't mind when the bots come in. It shows up as engagement, according to Twitch. They don't know.
Patient Thought, 5IH9, thank you so much for spending your free time with us here on our Wicked Together stream. We appreciate your patronage.
I appreciate your time. Steel's watch.
It makes me think of Pat and Oswald. The only email he gets are spam, and he responds to them.
Oh. Look at my hoop, Leslie.
Look at my hoop. Eating goober peas. Yes. Stupid dog, you made me look bad. Booga booga booga. What we need is Perry Von Vicious merchandise in the art style of Courage the Cowardly Dog. That might be a late reference.
It's definitely a late reference for me.
I was afraid of that. It's okay.
Yes, Bloopy, a Parks and Rec reference for sure.
It is. Look at my hoop, Bloopy. Look at my hoop.
I love that he described exactly how Book of Boba Fett would open like a decade earlier.
That whole scene is unbelievable.
Yep.
Like, it foreshadows it all being under one umbrella. It doesn't necessarily mean that Marvel's entering the Star Wars universe, but wow.
Yep.
That was a lot of foreshadowing, and Patton Oswalt, he might just be a fortune teller.
He's got as much right to claim that as I do. I'm Ted.
I was initially not a big Courage the Cowardly Dog fan when I was a kid and it was first airing. But then I went through a giant elongated horror movie phase and then rewatched Courage, and I love it now. But that's the secret, I think, is like it can't just be slapstick comedy you're expecting. You have to expect that show is gonna creep you out a little bit or mess with you, or suddenly there are things you don't look at the same. Like, effective horror. All right. Anything else down here? No, it says that there is something to the south. Now, I don't like going to the south, but just this once.
Yeah.
What's hiding? It's probably the thing that's up there.
Where'd you go?
People introduced me to Courage and Scooby-Doo in the same movie. I hated it. What?
I'll be here.
What? Now I love Scooby-Doo and hate Courage. I mean, Scooby-Doo is a national icon. Scooby-Doo is the reason cavemen painted on walls.
See, like, Scooby-Doo was very popular when I was a kid, but, like, I feel like the generation gap is that, for me, the reverence I hear you speak about Scooby-Doo, like you and Rip both speak about Scooby-Doo with, was reserved entirely for Garfield.
Yeah, that's a giant generation gap, because Garfield had a handful of characters and sketches and stuff that I'm like, nope, this goes off now. Like, Lord save me from any of, like, the Friends segments. I didn't need any of that.
The Barnyard Friends? Oh, they were amazing. The Farm
Didn't
Friends?
need any of them.
Come on.
That was when I would switch over to something else.
Yeah, but come on. The one dude was an egg, and his name was Sheldon.
See, maybe it was because I just heard that joke a million times before I even got to Garfield.
Yeah, that's where that joke came from.
That's a Japanese RPG gag since, like, I mean, I don't know how old that cartoon is and which came first, the Sheldon or the egg. But either way, by then, the joke was already dead to me, or tired for me. It wasn't dead, just tired.
Sorry, I rolled off stream because you said I didn't know which came first, the Sheldon or the egg.
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome?
Hey, Day Without Darkness, welcome in. You've missed some real wild ranting and raving.
Garfield has also never had a good video game. Hi, Day Without Darkness.
That can't be true. Did Scooby-Doo have good video games?
Garfield Racing is one of the worst games ever created.
Did Scooby-Doo have good video games?
Yes, I had it for the Super Nintendo, and it was outstanding.
I don't know where you've gone.
Don't worry, Perry. I'm nearby.
Found you.
See? There we are. Yep, Scooby-Doo for the Super Nintendo. And I know there are others, but that was the first one that I played, and it was great. They actually utilized, some stage design that was actually from the cartoon. It's good stuff as well. It was funny, George of the Jungle, I did not know until after Brendan Fraser. So, seeing that there was a cartoon, I was like, what is this? Where's Brendan Fraser? He better be the voice. He's not the voice!
Oh, I mean, it predated Brendan Fraser's birth by a few decades.
Yeah, so it predates my interest by a few decades.
Good heavens. Bloopy says, I just watched The Mummy yesterday.
The Brendan Fraser mummy or the new mummy that they just put out?
They just put out a new
another
mummy?
one.
Why?
They've rebooted it like 3 times because they're convinced it'll make money.
Everything now is a reboot. So sad.
They haven't even rebooted reboot. Think about that. If there's anything that should have been rebooted first, it was the namesake. An ape named Ape, and the voice was John Cleese.
Oh, that is pretty good. You know, Weird Al has a cover of the George of the Jungle theme song on one of his albums.
My egg timer is not a chew toy.
Where are we going?
We got options here. Hold on, I'm checking quests. The swamp rises. Well, let's hope not. Lowland Meadows. And let's go frolic at the windmill.
Okay.
I don't want a Mummy reboot either, but they just keep happening to me.
I'm right behind you. I will be right back. I'm stepping away for 1 second.
You're golden, Perry. You're golden.
That's what they say about me.
Yep. Old GVV Golden Von Vicious. And we are loading. And we are loading. There's no such word as indecisions in drag racing, Marigold. Like the wrestling promotion? Do they have a drag racer? Because that'd be kind of sick. Geek out about how inaccurate the archaeology is, while also being insane about how insanely handsome Imhotep is. You know, that could be your follow-up novel to the Perry Von Vicious Christmas book that you're working on now. It could be Perry Von Vicious pointing out the inaccuracies of the archaeology in the film The Mummy with his sidekick, Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser's probably down for it. Guy seems to be down for anything. Wow, great. Get over here. Oh, all right. Tyromancy. I gotta believe it's like pyromancy, but with ties. Bow ties, bolo ties. You know, them British skinny boy ties. You know. I assume you can just go, gadget tie. It's probably not that at all. That's just what came to mind. Oh, he died and he wasn't even here. Poor guy. Well, he's back. They won't get you.
What I miss?
We teleported here. There were 3 things waiting for us. I killed them. One of them killed you, and then I brought you back to life.
Wait, Max says, do you guys know what tyromancy is?
I just assumed it's like sorcery, but with ties, you know?
That's, tyromancy is when you, resurrect, someone named Tyrone or Tyrese, maybe? Tyree Taylor.
Well, it's not Tyrese. He's still alive, but maybe Tyrese can grandfather in the late Paul Walker, and it'll work on that.
It's divination / telling the future, but with cheese.
Ah. Wow, that is not.
That
is not what I thought.
Can't be any less accurate than any other form of divination and telling the future. And at least you get cheese.
Dad, that's a milk pump. That's not what I used it for. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, plenty of frolicking to do around here. That's the name of this show.
Oh, yeah. It was used throughout the Middle Ages. Fascinating work. Huh. I wonder why it fell out of fashion.
Were they hanging cheesemakers during the Salem witch trials? Were they worried about tyromancers? Are there a series of cheeses that are now extinct because of the mold that appeared? Like in the Salem witch trials?
Yes, the cheesemonger trials of Salem.
Oh, but then there was only one left, and that's why they called it, they said the cheese stands alone. Oh, I get it now.
That's where Highlander got that whole there can be only one thing. Got it.
Yeah. It was about the embattled cheese artisans of their time. Okay. I get it now, folks.
I think I get it less as we talk about it more.
Yep, it's one of them Lewis Black things. Don't think about it for too long. Blood will shoot out your nose. Yep. Look, you just think you're hiding.
As I've continued to like make lists of things I think could be bit alerts that won't get me copyright strikes. One of the things that's been on my list is just Lewis Black going, "Let's figure it out.
Let's figure it out. It's breakfast. I gotta eat."
That was way too much coffee. Like that one could be a sound on my channel.
They brought me a bottle of coffee. It's coffee for 15 people, and I got excited because I saw some friends were joining me, and I didn't know who.
The waitress takes forever. By the time she shows up, I finish the coffee and I'm drinking the boysenberry, and I go, "Bring me some pancakes." That was way too much coffee.
Pancakes! Fuck, too much coffee.
Yeah, that's the moment Lewis Black lost me. I don't really know about this too much coffee business.
Lewis Black has a lot of things that he's done too much of.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Day Without Darkness. I always learn so much on the joint stream. It's true. We cover a wide variety of topics. How accurate anything we say is, or how much of interest any of it is, that's really not up to me.
NyQuil came on the market in 1979, and I was there. Had the best thing I ever read on a medicine package, 180 proof. Well, they didn't have that warning about not operating farm equipment on it back then.
It came in two flavors, blue and green. It's the
That's
only,
what it tasted like.
It's the only stuff that
green.
tastes like blue and green. He's doing this thing.
So I proceeded to drink the whole thing. I woke up 3 days later in Rockville, Maryland, a town I'd never been to, next to a woman I'd never met. But I could breathe again.
Adam NX67 gets the reference immediately. If it weren't for my horse, I wouldn't have spent that year in college.
Let's go.
Degree granting institution.
Yeah, when they put on football at the house after grind, and I decided this is my cue to leave. That was my exiting quote. You ever watch football? It's like watching flies. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you on the NyQuil. NyQuil reminds you of Dennis Leary.
Dennis Leary, the Rescue Me guy.
Yeah, his stand-up. He had a whole bit about NyQuil.
Okay. Never watched him do a single thing outside of Rescue Me.
Oh, you don't know the song "Asshole"? Me and Rip used to sing it in the car. It was from.
That's one of those that I downloaded from Kazaa, but they credited it to like Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah,
along with,
they
like,
said
8
it.
other songs.
I was gonna say they said it was Weird Al or something. Yeah, no, that's Dennis Leary.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, he was a
That's
prolific.
the one other thing that I know him from.
He was
along with the entire run of Rescue Me.
Yeah, he was a prolific stand-up for decades before he got Rescue Me.
How did they cast him to be a fireman?
Because he's Irish dude from Boston. It's slow and over the plate.
I guess.
He's every Boston fireman. They all look and talk exactly like him.
I suppose.
I mean, tell me when I'm telling lies.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Like I said, I don't know enough about Dennis Leary to be invested one way or the other. So.
Well, I mean, when you watched the show, did it seem like the correct casting call?
I was way too young to even think that way. It was just my friend's brother is a firefighter. He likes this show. So me and my friend are going to watch this show with him because he tapes it, because he would work the night shifts at the firehouse and never got to catch it as it was on, unless he was watching it at the firehouse.
This person has a lot of those.
Yeah, I never really thought about it.
This person has a lot of those TGRI flowers from Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. That's a real specific reference.
I'm sure there's somebody out there in chat that knows exactly what you're talking about.
I
was telling you, I only know the games.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about that, and you said I only saw one of the movies, and I said, "Oh, which one?" And you said the one where Raphael's trying to be the leader, and I was like, I guess
that's all of them.
That's every movie and every episode they've ever done is Raphael being broody and angry that he's not the leader.
Yeah, I mean, I knew the video games, and my neighbor had like a giant amount of the action figures in various paper bags, and the action figures don't exactly tell me the story or their dynamics or anything, so just assumed that they were all cool with one another, and that's that.
Raphael's not really cool with anybody.
Okay.
He's a brooding, angry young man.
I mean, he got stuck with the size. I'd be kind of pissed too if I was him.
I mean, you can to spell the characters out in the easiest way I can think of. Rip Bison is Raphael. Donatello is Coral, or possibly you. I'm Michelangelo, but Andy Brown also might be Michelangelo.
Interesting.
And then, let's see, God, who would be, oh no, am I Leo? I might be Leo. I might just be the boring guy who is kind of running things. I don't know. Leo's, there's
I'm
no...
glad that was the knee-jerk take, because from the tiny little pieces of dialogue in the games, it always seemed like he was the least interesting.
He is.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's the main guy in anything is always the least interesting.
Yeah, unless they have some weird, like, tortured protagonist cliche going on with them, and then they at least stay interesting for the first season until they get clean, and then they're boring again.
Adam and X67 says, wait, who's April O'Neil? Well, the answer to that's probably Delmy, just in that it's the only girl character, and that's sort of dumb.
Alyssa.
Yeah, you're right. Alyssa is April O'Neil, a skilled journalist who just can't believe the children she's surrounded with. Yeah.
Right.
No,
I can't imagine Delmy as a journalist.
Yeah, Delmy's more... Ray
Who's
Fillet.
the character in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Wow, I like that. That's a reference I get because of Tournament Fighters.
I gotcha.
I get that one.
Ray Fillet.
Every now and then.
Yep, pretty pleased with that one. Yeah, Nika Beans agrees that Alyssa,
the best character.
Yeah, I mean maybe Karai. Karai is the other girl character who came much later.
That's perfect for Delmy.
I mean, I guess Delmy could be what's the girl turtle?
Ray
Yeah, Delmy's definitely Ray Fillet. Ray Fillet. If
you want to go with the fifth thing, Ashley Vox could be Ray Fillet.
Ashley Vox was not cast in the show.
He returned to her home planet.
Yeah, she returned to making appearances at breweries. She's taking a real beating in this stream for no reason. She's catching strays. She didn't do anything wrong. Not in this stream, anyway.
Not in this stream, anyways.
Oh yeah, Venus de Milo from Next Mutation. Yeah, everyone got real mad when they added a fifth turtle and it was a girl. Yeah, there was a girl turtle on the
Milo.
Yeah, on the yeah.
Oh, because it's all the art things. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yep.
Good grief. I just thought of a turtle with no arms.
Well,
that was my first thought.
Technically,
that's a terrible name.
Technically, none of them have arms. I'm pretty sure that turtles have 4
All,
legs.
just all legs, but they hold their weapons with their toes. That's kind of cool.
They're all like Stacy Keibler. They're all legs.
They know how to use them.
Casey Jones has been a woman in comics. Well, that's definitely not Delmy. Delmy is definitely not Casey Jones. No, because Casey Jones is super.
She's one of the boys.
Casey Jones is wicked cool, so it can't be Delmy. I don't know. I went with Ray Fillet because Ray Fillet is kind of a ding dong.
Having a great time. Bye. Oh, perfect. It's okay. Elle Valentine beat Casey Jones.
Yeah, oh, that's true. Yeah, Elle Valentine's probably Casey Jones. That's actually not a bad comparison.
All right, we're going to need you to print out a Casey Jones mask for Elle Valentine at the next one.
Oh, you know, you're absolutely right. Skyros is Casey Jones. Skyros is absolutely Casey Jones in presentation, demeanor, everything. He was kind of an outsider to the crew because he came from a different place than everyone. Like that, he's every bit Casey Jones. Yeah.
If that's what y'all want. Take that.
They got me.
Oh, the board-skinned blood mother. Well, there's blood for your mother.
I think I've seen Skyros wear a Casey Jones mask before, like either for like Halloween or To the Ring or something. So like, yeah, maybe. I'm praying and y'all can't take that away from me, minus the evil villain part. You could be evil. That's your prerogative.
Like crypto beans together. It's like one of them is like the full unit, and then one of them is like the Krang.
Crypto beans together is Krang because one's the brain and one's the android body. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's really good. I don't think we have a Shredder per se. Grind,
I don't think so.
Yeah, Grind needs to start booking true
There's a
heels.
bunch of us that go through our phases of being Shredder, but nobody's a permanent Shredder.
Nick Bean says maybe Rip is Shredder.
See, phases.
Yeah, maybe.
There's a bunch of us that are temporary Shredders, and then we don't have a super Shredder.
If I ever had a heel turn, I could be Super Shredder.
Do we start calling the VFW the Technodrome?
Yes, we do. We do now.
All right. So we can do that. I'm on commentary by myself. I can do whatever I want.
Florence is now known as Dimension X.
Yep. Perfect. Bebop and Rocksteady are the main event because we only see them every now and then, but they're a great tag team.
See, they were on all the cartoon episodes, so my brain went in current Grind terms. They're very much Trauma Factory. Like that feels like Bebop and Rocksteady. Like the
a little too traumatic for my liking.
Same vibe. Oh,
too traumatic.
A whole factory of it. You're telling me a factory made this? You telling me this trauma is factory made?
Oh yeah, sure. Like they can pass OSHA regulations. My bare end.
They can't spell OSHA.
Nope.
My bare end. Who's Usagi Yojimbo? Yo, if it was up to me, it'd be me. That's one of my favorites. There is a
Usagi Yojimbo if you want.
There is a. You know how they made like a bunch of alternate versions of all the figures so they could have variants to sell? They made one alternate Usagi Yojimbo, and it was Space Usagi. And the creator of Usagi Yojimbo, Stan Sakai, decided, oh, that's a good idea. And he did a whole comic series of Space Usagi. based on the action figure that Playmates made because he was featured in Ninja Turtles. And the comic series is amazing, and the figure is amazing. Yeah, Space Usagi's been on my list for a while. Is like, that's one I got to pick up.
I know. I first learned about that character because of Yojimbo as an unlockable in Final Fantasy X, and there was a whole big article about who all the unlockables were inspired by, and that was the one that did not match up with any of the others. We're like, that was inspired by a character from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, what?
Yep. Yeah, now I'm trying to think who would be Usagi Yojimbo.
We'll go with Ryan Mooney.
Oh, great. Now I have to think about who Ryan Mooney's supposed to be. Oh, man. Yeah. Who would Ryan Mooney be?
Could be anyone. Could even be a boat.
You know, in a lot of ways, Rip is Metalhead.
That was where my brain went for Skyros.
Oh, interesting.
I went to Metalhead first.
Okay. All my best friends are Metalheads.
There you go. Go to Lowland Meadows Windmill. Does it not want me to go there?
Yeah, it doesn't want me to go there either.
What in the heck?
Can we go anywhere?
I can go to Lumber Mill, okay.
Yep, me too. Nickabean says, I'm Vanilla Ice singing ninja rap. Well played. Well played. Go ninja, go. I wonder if there's a chiptune cover of that.
I would be shocked if there wasn't, along with anything else related to the Ninja Turtles, since all of it had to be made in chiptune to make those NES and Super Nintendo games and stuff.
The video games didn't really do a ton of crossover with the movie stuff because the movies were live action and they were really not seen as being for kids.
Yeah, but generally speaking, video game soundtracks get a chiptune treatment like nobody's business. Let me see. Where's this windmill?
Ninja, rap, ninja, rap, go.
Let me back to this and see if it'll let us do the windmill now. Well, now it does. Very silly.
Well, what can you do? Away we go.
It's an early access game.
Sure is.
These things will happen. It is not a version 1.0.
My God, the access. It's so early.
It's so early. Perfect. Because we're going here because I found a key to this window.
Adam NX67, the Space Usagi that you found is not the same one. What you're describing is a recent toy that was put out by, I forget which toy company was doing the like deluxe big turtle figures. Not the same one. I'm looking at the OG in the early 90s. Yeah, not NECA. This is a Playmates toy from the OG line that didn't get a re-release when they did all the re-releases because not all of the like variants got re-released. So you have to look for it's like a 1990 or 1991 or 89, something in that range. And you can get them for pretty affordable.
Went the wrong way. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just going to follow you no matter where you go. You can get them for a pretty affordable price on eBay. Yeah, $12. Yeah, like they're really not expensive. It's just finding them complete, like having everything. Because they had like
nuts and bolts.
Yeah, like it came with a space helmet that was, transparent, and it looks amazing when it's all assembled. I did find someone who scanned all the parts of it, so I could probably 3D print it. But we'll see.
You can 3D print anything, Perry.
At some point, I'm going to come back to my project of 3D printing a bunch of the WWF Hasbros that I wanted. Bam Bam Bigelow, Earthquake, Yokozuna. Like all
Do you follow Shane Marvel's custom figure page?
No. But that sounds excellent.
Do you follow Rude Awakening Customs?
Maybe. Is that him?
That is him.
Oh, I might follow them. I follow a bunch of custom toy pages.
Yeah, that might be one where you just might have forgot that it was him or didn't know it was him or something like that. But yeah, that's him.
Nickabeans, if you have the 90s Hasbro Yokozuna, one, I will absolutely take it from you. But two, you should not give it to me. You should look on eBay, because even loose and in not great condition, those go for a couple of $100. That said,
Yokozuna rules.
Yeah, and it was not a widespread toy. There were two versions. One was black and white and one was black and red, and they're both super hard to find.
Interesting.
Yeah, but thankfully someone who does have it did a high-res 3D scan, so all the parts are available on Colts 3D, so I could print my own and just paint it. And really, I need to buy that Tenru retro style figure so that I can recreate the Tenru Yokozuna match. I just saw the clips from it floating around again. Amazing. It looks so good.
Just started weeping openly.
Yokozuna, and it's like prime Yokozuna, like right before his WrestleMania where he was champion.
That's one of the few from that era that I actually like even as an older man.
Right? His work holds up like crazy.
There ain't many. Yeah.
Like,
you know me, I'm a snob when it comes to that, but I still love me some Yoko.
What's wild is, you know how a lot of the shit workers from that era would go over to Japan and all of a sudden they'd break out all the stuff they learned in wrestling school? Yeah, Yokozuna even turned the volume up over there. He had a singles match with Tenru that is bonkers good.
Oh, I fell like an idiot. Yeah, there was a pack I picked up on a site that shall not be named that had a couple of his matches just in like weird six-mans and stuff when he was under the previous name. Great Kokina, Great Kokeshi. It's not any of those, but something like that.
Yeah. When it was the Great Kokina.
Oh, there we are. I got it. Gotta believe in myself, Perry.
Yep, I've always said that.
Mm-hmm. What is up here?
Wait, hang on,
We opened that.
Nickabeans, if you have a picture, post it in the Discord. I want to see which one you're talking about. And then AdamNX67 says, you could also make Earthquake and Koji Kitao and recreate their match.
Was that a match? I mean, I suppose if the psychology of the match is we're both trying to gouge out each other's eyes, but we're too afraid to engage. Then,
the psychology of the match is one of us doesn't understand or care for the business, and the other one is just here trying to have a match. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah. Then rumor has it a bunch of the locker room folks were trying to heat them both up. Like, they're trying to bury you. They're trying to make you not look like a real guy or whatever.
Yeah, well, I like that Koji there basically just blew the whole thing and it was terrible. And then there's Earthquake, who the guy's trying to shoot on him, and Earthquake is kind of just like unmoved by it.
What are you doing?
Like, he's upset that it's happening, but nothing the guy does work. And he's supposed to be this incredible shoot fighter. And here's Earthquake going like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't see it.
Yeah. Okay. It moved the windmill, which tells me that the windmill is for something. But what? How about over here? No, that didn't work. Way to kick it in there, Pele. Ugh. All right.
Announce Perry.
Oh, Pele, that's a good one. Take it! Take the ball! There's supposed to be another ladder or something. Do I have to pull this lever again? No, I don't. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I understand now.
Those two thoughts
I
don't go
see.
together.
I understand now. Now, what in the world do you want me to do? Besides plummet to my death.
Oh, look, I'm on the windmill. I climbed it.
Yeah! Yeah, you did.
I didn't
God,
know.
look at you.
Was I supposed to do?
You can do whatever you want. The world is your burrito.
Yep. That's when I ran into the girl of my dreams. Her name was Zelda. She was a calligraphy enthusiast with hair the color of strained peaches.
Mm-hmm. God, what a woman.
We got married and bought us a house and had two beautiful children, Nathaniel and Superfly. We were so very, very happy. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you got weasels on your face.
That's when I knew it was true love. We were inseparable after that.
Wow.
Oh, I died.
Wait a minute. What the heck? How,
We ate together,
where am I?
bathed
How
together.
did this happen?
We even used the same piece of mint-flavored dental floss.
That mint couldn't have lasted long.
Post
It's
it.
gone from those in like 5 seconds.
Okay, hang on. I have to go see Nika Beans' Yokozuna. That's a sentence that
No
doesn't
worries.
make a ton of sense outside of this stream.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Clip it.
Oh, and Dizzy Hellfire says my Weird Al My Little Pony has arrived. Big day.
Cool.
All right, let's see here.
I was once a member of the Columbia Record Club.
Oh, I used to
That
have
was
that.
where I got Green Day's international super hits.
I used to have
And
that
more.
same little Yokozuna. This was the Playmates Ringmasters Yokozuna, the little bitty guys that were like a little stamp or something.
Where is now? There's a Deadly Cure, Lowland Meadows.
Yeah, I used to have that when I was
that
little.
Sounds terrible. All right, let's see. Lowland. Go to Lowland Meadows Lumber Mill when you get a minute.
Oh, I'm
rush.
I'm right at a thingy. I can go right away. Take me
Beautiful.
Take me just a minute.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
fine.
no
I can
way.
think about more that I got from the Columbia Record Club. Jimmy Eat World's self-titled record. I got that off of the Columbia Record Club.
Let's see.
Great record.
Not all bad.
I got Bruce Springsteen's The Rising from that. Great record. Not one of Bruce's better ones, but for a young, uninitiated, future semi-Bruce fan, it was good enough.
I just
There was a
posted the
Billy
two
Joel's greatest hits.
the two Yokos that I think. Now I have a tough call here, Torres.
Okay.
And you can help me.
Okay.
You can help me. You're a wise man of culture.
Oh, I'll answer.
You're a I know. And if I fall, you'll pick me up. I got there. I got there.
Disaster.
I'll take you home. I wanted you. Don't ever
God, it's so
do. It's so good.
So good.
So the trouble I have is I'm definitely going to print my own Yokozuna. Do I do the white and black or the red and black?
Neither. You do them dressed as Ed Robertson from the Bare Naked Ladies, and above you put a speech bubble that says, "You can be my Yokozuna."
Oh, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Adam says red and white. Oh man, I didn't
Be
even.
my Yokozuna.
That was his WrestleMania colors. Okay. Where am I going?
If I had a Yokozuna, if I had a Yokozuna,
Oh, I'd paint him by hand. I would paint
I
him
would
by
paint
hand.
him by hand.
Where am I traveling?
The lumber mill.
Yes. Yes, I am.
I would have that Yoko gear, but not the real Yoko gear. That's cruel.
Oh, I'd buy him a fur hat, but not a real fur hat. That's cruel.
Buy him some green gear, but not a real green gear. That's cruel.
Well, I'd buy him a rabbit, a nice Reliant automobile.
I'd buy him a Fuji. Haven't you always wanted a Fuji?
All right, I'll figure out where you went. There's usually a little arrow.
I see an arrow. It's down. This arrow is losing its sight, losing its mind.
Wish somebody would tell it it's fine.
Yeah. There you are.
There I am. I don't
Something is right. Something is fine.
This is my last resort. But yeah, my list of the classic retro figures where I'm like, I can't be bothered with spending whatever they cost to buy, not because they're necessarily expensive, but because I would much rather. I like the idea of making it myself, you know? Like,
are you talking about a Papa Roach action figure?
No, never.
Did those exist?
No,
Because I'm curious.
I'm on it.
You know, there's all sorts of figures for, wrestlers and cartoons and Street Fighter the movie, but need more figures of wacky bands.
It seems like they may have, or maybe these. Oh, okay. This is a custom a guy that sculpts custom figures. He calls himself the Ace. He custom sculpts heavy metal action figures, and he calls himself the Ace of Clay. I love the internet.
With our powers combined, we form Captain Internet.
You know, I can't tell you how much of the search results are vintage toys of Papa Smurf.
Yeah, there's an unhealthily large Smurf fandom out there, and I just gotta wonder what some of those folks are doing. How many of them are on various lists.
I was gonna say my wife is a big fan of the Smurfs, but only like peripherally, if that makes sense. Like, she's not like deep Smurf lore. She's like, you know, the little figures they made, the like minifigs that you would see everywhere, and there's a billion different kinds of them.
Yeah.
If we spot those, she'll just snag whatever it is. She's like, "Yep, I'll take that." When I very first met her, she had we drove the same car. That was like our in to chat with each other. We both drove the same year of Toyota Corolla, and hers on the
best pickup for folks in chat. If you're wondering about things like that, you find a significant other with the same car, instant conversation start.
My wife claimed we were soulmates because we were car twins. But when we first met, her Corolla on the dashboard had two little figurines. Wow. One was a little Papa Smurf, and then the other one was this little blue hard figure. You know, there's like those hard minifigs that have like flocking on them, so they're a little furry.
Flock of freaking Freuds.
It was a blue flocking covered teddy bear dressed as a rabbi for some reason, and she didn't know what it was for or what it was, but she found it somewhere. And so she had named her car Rabbi Smurf.
Interesting. Makes me think of Adam Sandler. Somebody's hiding a little Judaism. How dare you, plague pussballs.
That's our bar mitzvah boy.
Bar mitzvah boy.
Bar mitzvah boy. That last special he put out was
God.
so good. I really hope he just does another one, but like not for another 15 years. Like,
He'll probably do those more because he's focused more on like getting like his daughter into acting and stuff.
keeping himself relevant is a really good thing to do in that case.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like just right for him. Schedule pretty much makes it as he wants. Has the Netflix deal where he has to, star in a movie once like a year.
Got to crank something out.
He's got it made. The Sandman.
Someday I'm gonna have a Netflix deal like that. They're gonna
Sure
tell me.
will.
They're gonna ask me to once a year, please not make anything.
Nope, they want it all exclusive. They want Perry's puppets and Perry's pulverizers on an exclusive deal.
Now I'm just thinking of like Perry babies, like it's Muppet Babies.
Perry babies, Perry babies.
Right, Greendale Babies. I was like, someone already did a parody of that, right?
Yep. Greendale babies. Something. That was when Abed was going through some stuff. Turn around.
Turn around. I'm going through some stuff.
It's what we do.
You know?
How it goes. Do you see how my mind works? It's like a laser.
Good Lord.
Oh, this is a sweatband. Yes. Where is a deadly cure? We need to find a plague doctor.
Okay. Do you know his
Here,
name?
plaguey.
Do you know his name,
Here,
or
doctor?
more like Doctor Who?
I just call him Plaguey for short.
Oh, I'm sure he likes that.
I don't know if he likes that name. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
There's got to be a thing that one of those giant. Wait, what's that?
I don't know if I'm supposed to stand
Gear
on this.
inventory full.
I don't know if I'm supposed to stand on this water wheel. Probably not.
Perry, if you can't stand on a water wheel, then what's a water wheel even for?
I mean, I'm
Don't
not
worry.
really sure.
Is it wheeling? Is it watering? Well, let's see.
Oh.
Hey! Are you the plague doctor? You both look awful plaguey to me. Oh! Alright, hold on.
Don't worry, I'm
That
gonna
didn't
find
work.
the plague doctor.
It's gonna be fine. I will run back as soon as I possibly can. But I am... Oh no, I'm where I want to be. Yes. Yes! It's all coming together, folks.
Oh god, I'm outnumbered.
I
Now.
would buy you a house if I had $1 billion. I'd repair my stuff.
If I had...
I'd build a tree fort in Rip's yard.
He could help me, wouldn't be that hard. I like that I'm putting up a place to live in his yard and I'm making him help me. He's just shaking. He's got tools under his arm, shaking his head, going, "I really don't want you to do the."
Haven't you always wanted to tell me? Anyways.
Oh, hey, I pulled a lever. Was I supposed to do this?
Well, what's it doing?
It opened a
Can
door.
you tell me?
It opened a door.
It
Now I
opened
can.
a door?
Yeah, now I can go somewhere.
A whole door just for us. All right, we found the things. There's a chest. Hold on, I'm coming. If this chest will ever open. Ha! Ha! It gave in. All right.
Are you doing open heart surgery? What's happening on your screen? You're just shouting about trying to open up a chest.
Yeah. Scalpel.
Did you just fall to your death?
I did.
The game stooged you out.
Don't worry. I mean, that's what it does. The developers added this nice universe journal. So it just stooges out every time somebody dies or completes a quest or levels up or... I don't know, there's more. I haven't seen... That's all I've seen. Okay. Where the hell... All right, well, I see... Arrow disappeared. That means I must be getting close. That was a corpse.
For those who've been following the saga, I've been talking about printing my own Yokozuna. I'm pulling onto the screen. Check it out.
If he had a million
That's the 3D scans of the Yokozuna parts. So
he
good.
would print your Yokozuna.
And if I want, once I have it, I can
help wouldn't be that hard.
I can sculpt on it and I could make it my own. I could make it different. Maybe I want him to be like late.
I had a million Yokos.
Maybe he's got to be like late era Yokozuna, where he's got the beard and his hair is kind of half down.
There was a period of time where when clean-shaven wrestlers started growing beards, I was like, oh no, they're going through some stuff.
Yeah, and then it just became a thing. Like every wrestler has beards.
Yep.
Guilty.
Yep. Can confirm.
Yes, it was when he weighed 700 pounds.
Yes.
I
started growing mine when my spirit started weighing 700 pounds. Sometimes that's just how it goes.
What's this thing?
But we would eat craft dinner. Of course we would. We just
We
eat
need
more.
more. We have really expensive ketchups. I want
That should be a bit goal. If chat builds up a certain amount of bits, Perry will buy Dijon ketchup and eat it on stream.
Ooh, I'll eat craft dinner with Dijon ketchup.
Now, what is... There's a cave down
How
here.
are we doing on the bit goal? I haven't checked. Oh,
I don't know.
it's creeping on up. Look at that. Almost halfway. Almost halfway to covering the new
like
mic.
TLC! It's creeping like TLC!
It's halfway there, like Bon Jovi.
Who?
I believe he's French. It's French for good Jovi.
Oh!
I like that. I've almost hit the bit goal, guys. I can almost afford the mic I already ordered.
Hooray!
It shipped yesterday. It should be
Put
here
a down
Tuesday.
payment on it.
Well, at the rate they ship it, by the time we beat the bit goal, I'll just be getting it. So it'll feel like a big accomplishment. Nicobene says, I visited his birthplace once. They named the rest stop after him. I think we've stopped at that rest stop on our way south.
Oh yeah. I've stopped to use the facilities at his facility more than once. It's what you got to do.
Well, of course you had to pee. You were halfway there.
Usually I try to avoid making that joke to myself, and I'll stop at like the Edison or the Lombardi. But every now and then, the bladder's a little runaway.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You got to be careful if they haven't mopped in there. It's slippery when wet.
God, I mean, that Mart sells nothing but bad medicine.
And you can't tell me to take it. It's my life.
That was the first Bon Jovi song I ever heard.
Not a bad first one to hear.
I mean, it was Bon Jovi's return to radio rock, and that was what it was.
And they nailed it. When me and Delmy and Travis teamed up down in TWE for that trios match, well, I guess it wasn't technically TWE. It was technically whatever. It was the remnants of Uncharted Territory. Uh,
Oh, it wasn't the promotion, it was a person, don't worry.
oh yeah, no, I know.
But anyway, continue.
We because it was all left up to me entirely, I insisted that we enter to "It's My Life" by Bon Jovi, and when I tell you that that shit crushed with that crowd,
We don't have a torch, so I left.
huge sing along. We were over as hell, and they put us against three heels, and it was the perfect way to start us off in a room where no one knew us. We were super over as baby faces. And that song...
Interesting that a New Jersey rock star is over in the South, but that's a sociology experiment for another day.
You can't give up. You gotta stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say,
"Hi, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore."
Now, from my end on these collab streams, it's great, because when Perry will start a sentence and then suddenly drop off, I'll have to, like, look at the shared cam and be like, oh, there's an alert going. That's what happened. It's not like the stream just completely crapped out on us.
Thank you, Day Without Darkness. If anyone else is feeling like throwing the bits, I'm trying to test. What I read online is you need 3 different people to do bit alerts of at least 100 bits. That's what I read online for a hype train. I don't know if it's true, because some people claim it doesn't work for them. But like that's
the algorithm hates them.
But that's from the Twitch website about hype trains.
Yeah.
So like according to Twitch, that's what it takes. But I don't know.
Let's see if they're liars.
Yes, thank you, Day Without Darkness. I appreciate it.
The homie.
And I know earlier, I think it was Encrypted Cryptid threw some bits. I know we had Joey Nails throw some bits. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all just for being here.
Yes.
Like genuinely,
Always
like
appreciate y'all.
we've had a good crew in tonight. Everyone's hanging out and having some laughs in the chat. Like that's the point, you know.
If it was just us, it would be another car ride. We have a million of those under our belt. But now it's like we're driving a giant sprinter van or a double-decker bus.
stand right up. You gotta run to a window and say,
Hi, these floors are dirty as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Now I'm skeptical because I don't see the thing that says hype train incoming telling me that one more gets us a hype train. But those were definitely... There's also like a time limit. They have to happen within a period of each other, but like those were pretty quick together. So I don't know. I don't know.
There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
Typical that place.
Typical Welsh nonsense.
Typical Welsh nonsense.
Pro Wrestling Grind presents Typical Welsh nonsense.
Take the hype train to Clarksville. Right up at the station.
God.
Come on.
It's the greatest band it's the greatest band of all time.
Really? Who do you actually think is the greatest band of all time?
That is a awful thing to try to choose.
Hey, you started it.
No, I mean, like,
You're fighting the bosses alone, and I'm giving you the hard questions.
and like, I'd rather fight the bosses, because like, there's a bunch of them, like, I'm just not gonna give that award, even if they might have it, because I can't be brought to do that.
Sure, like, so many people would probably make an argument for the Beatles, but there's just so many reasons to not include that.
Yep. Don't ever have to listen to them again. I did for a music course in college, and that was enough for me.
Day Without Darkness. That's exactly why I know the Monkees so well. My mom would randomly break out into Monkees songs all the time when I was a kid.
You really like to monkey around. Yep, I saw the show before I knew they were a real band.
Cheer up, sleepy Jesus.
Which is interesting, though, because I would probably put the Beatles above Led Zeppelin. I would never give that title to Led Zeppelin because Jimmy Page is a pedophile.
Also,
I put AC/DC in the conversation.
Okay.
They might be my pick.
Now, are you leaning heavily
I
towards
think that.
older bands because you feel like standing a test of time is important to the conversation, or just because they're that good?
Yes. Well, really both. I think AC/DC's catalog is largely pretty strong most of the way through, regardless of what AC/DC purists will have to say. But I think largely that catalog is pretty strong the whole way through. I think a lot of the stuff, older and new, generally stands the test of time. It's one of the few bands with a live album that I think is nearly perfect front to back. Both the DVDs and the audio only. It's a tough choice. They're the knee-jerk first pick for sure.
See, like I have such a like deep-rooted love of the bands from that era because I grew up listening to all of them because of my mom and my dad, but I don't know if any of them make the list for me.
I gotcha.
Like I think my and it might even be my strongest pick, might be Green Day. Like their career is so long and they've had so many perfect albums and like so many incredible hits, and like even the B-sides slap, like and even like as they got older, you know, bands mature and their sound evolves. Their way of evolving was to just sound more like themselves. Like when you listen to their earliest stuff and you listen to their most recent stuff, it is clearly the same band, but they've learned and expanded their horizons a little, and I like that.
Yeah, I mean, they don't hit exactly that for me because I'm very heavy on the middle era of Green Day. Like from Warning onwards is where I love it the most. Like I didn't know Nimrod or Dookie existed until I heard International Super Hits, and I assumed that was a separate record, not a compilation.
Wow.
So then I find out that there were these records that came before, and that's where those songs came from. But I heard International Super Hits and Maria and Pop Rocks and Coke before I ever heard Dookie or Nimrod.
Wow. I came into Green Day at Dookie. I would have been in the 5th grade, and the album was already like a year old or so. And I discovered Dookie, really liked Dookie. And then as every additional album came out, I got them. Like I had just gotten my first CD player. Like I want to say...
the reason I...
Yeah. I was going to say...
The reason I signed up for Warning was because my friend played Minority at a 6th grade sleepover for my buddy's birthday, and that was the first time I ever heard Green Day. Was he made a mixed CD for my friend for his birthday, and Minority was track 1.
Nice. Mixed CDs and like mixtapes when we were kids, like what a way of finding out like new music, because like the radio stations weren't playing cool music when we were kids.
No. That's where I heard System of a Down for the first time, was trading mixed CDs with my friends.
Yep.
And then I turned them on to like Linkin Park and Mudvayne and stuff like that.
My
constant trade.
Day Without Darkness knows my family, so I can say my little cousin Adam, who is, 5 or 6 years younger than me, he came up with his drum set for a summer when I was between bands. He would have been like a freshman in high school, and I would have been in my first year of college. And so we like jammed for a summer. And at the end of summer, he left his entire envelope of CDs by mistake. And so I just had them. And I saw like most of them were like, I have this album. And then I found the mix CDs. And that was where I heard the Aquabats for the first time. He had Pizza Day was on the mix.
Oh gosh.
You talk about like a complete course correction in my knowledge of ska and punk rock.
Yeah, I saw Aquabats sketches before I ever heard their music.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. I saw they were a show, and I thought that they had like, I didn't know they were a band until I saw a little bit of the show. I'm like, oh, they do music too. That's sick. But yeah, right before like the Columbia Record Club and trading mix CDs in middle school and stuff, I only knew music that was really on the radio. So up until middle school, I knew more about R&B and rap than I ever did about anything punk rock, anything classic rock, any of that. Like I knew more about the group TLC and Blackstreet and stuff like that. That's what I listened to in elementary school.
Wow. See, I still don't know anything about any of that music.
Right. Meanwhile, I've got this whole foundation from it like that, you know? Like, I had a Slim Shady LP at one point on CD that my friend burned for me, and then my neighbor had Marshall Mathers, and then the Eminem show came out, and I had like every Eminem CD for the longest time.
Day Without Darkness says, I feel incredibly old.
I mean, that's life. We all just keep feeling older.
Yeah, we earn every bit of it.
We sure do. Yeah, Blackstreet's No Diggity at the old Pulaski, may it rest in piss. No Diggity by Blackstreet was my favorite song to put on when all those crotchety Confederate flag waving rednecks were downstairs drinking their overpoured beverages. I'd be like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna barrage them with mid 90s hip hop and R&B and Haley Williams. They'll hate that. And sure enough, it usually got a few of them to friggin' leave. And to that I say, in the words of Blackstreet, ayo, 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 ayo. Yes. Take that. Rewind it back. Little John's got the beat that make that booty go clap.
I assume this is exactly how these lines are delivered in the actual tracks, right?
Absolutely. That was my favorite thing to do on the road with old dearest Scotty Wilde, was we do spoken word of some of our favorite rap songs. That's all the fault of Ben Folds doing that cover of Bitches Ain't Shit by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, a lot of my hip-hop knowledge from that era was entirely based on which hip-hop songs the Bare Naked Ladies would do silly covers of during their live sets. So, like, that was how I learned about Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Yeah.
Was the Bare Naked Ladies just belting out, "You
he has an argument as a novelty artist." Biz Markie, yeah.
Yeah, Biz Markie. That's how I got my Biz Markie knowledge.
Yeah, but yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot can have an argument as a novelty artist.
I mean, so can Biz Markie.
Definitely. Grew up in Waterbury, yep, so buying the mixtapes at the corner store was, you know, it was a rite of passage. The Sunoco with the sign that was completely darkened that my friend lived across the street from, that sold cassettes after the year like 2005. Bless their hearts. Ayo, 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 ayo. I was a heavy MTV kid, so I watched a lot. MTV I did not have access to until the 5th grade. And that is, no, 6th grade. And that is where I first saw the music video for Sum 41's Fat Lip. And that's where that all began.
That he killed me. Turned out standing my ground with him was not very good. Yeah, Day Without Darkness says, I watched MTV's very first episode as it happened. Hell yeah.
I want my MTV.
Beverly
Actually,
Hillbillies.
never mind. The greatest band of all time is the Dire Straits. I'm not adding any context or anything.
That little Clampett got his own cement pond. That little Clampett, he's a millionaire. Oh, I got killed again.
God, he's so good.
I got killed again. So, Day Without Darkness. Now, the interesting thing, Day Without Darkness, if you were watching MTV as it was first happening, and if you were watching a lot of it, they had so many hours to fill and music
I got
videos.
worms.
Are you dead?
No, I just got worms.
Oh.
A lot of them.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's why I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay. I can wait. When MTV was new and it had so many hours to fill, and there were so few music videos because that wasn't a genre yet. One of the things that they used to fill time was essentially what were music videos, but they were just billed as short films by the residents, where they would take their weird, creepy, non-music music and set it to weird, creepy, non-coherent short films. And MTV would just show residents stuff, like, at random points, because they were like, oh, this will fill 15 minutes. So, like, there was a time when the residents were, like, the second or third most played thing in music television.
You got the movies. I got to switch the microwave on. Now I'm gonna have money for nothing stuck in my head.
Well.
Adam NX67 just says, just take some ivermectin, JT. Why don't I just jam an empty syringe up my nose?
I mean, I guess it really all depends. Are you some kind of horse that needs your medication? Like, we keep ivermectin in the house, but that's because we have chickens, and you also use it for chickens.
Right. Yeah, for a house that does not have livestock of any kind.
Not that you know of.
No. If it weren't for your horse, you wouldn't have that ivermectin. Oh, I see what you were saying. I get it, Adam NX67. That's one proper use for ivermectin. I will not jam the empty syringe in my nose.
Not yet.
I still want my MTV, though. Anyways. Alright.
Yeah,
what else?
Hey, you gotta watch out, okay? I'm the Sultan of Swing.
I still regret not quitting my job to go see Mark Knopfler play in New York City. Something I should have done. They were like, you can't have that day off. I wanted to be like, well, money for nothing. Knopfler for me.
One of my favorite Weird Al production stories is when he called Mark Knopfler to ask permission to do the Beverly Hillbillies song. Mark Knopfler said, yeah, but I got to play guitar on it.
Perfect.
Don't twist my arm.
Right. Yep. That inspired me being like, I'll only lend my likeness to an animated film if I can voice myself. I'm channeling my inner Mark Knopfler.
So another fun Weird Al fact, his first 8 albums and the guitar played on his first 3 albums. His first 3 albums, the guitar was played by the producer, and those first 8 albums were all produced by Rick Derringer.
Of course.
Yeah. So a lot of his music shaped the 80s.
Well, I suppose we can forgive him for that whole Hulk Hogan shenanigan.
Hey, that song was supposed to be for Wyndham and Rotunda.
I mean, not much better. Mike Rotunda blows.
But whether he's a good wrestler or not is not the job of the musician.
Yeah, no. It should have been. He should have had Final Cut on it. That's what musicians now, if you're watching at home, you keep that in mind. If a wrestling promotion asks you to make a track for a wrestler, you have to say, who? I'll speak ill all day about IRS.
IRS is
all
boring.
Day.
His matches are very boring.
Boring as hell. Money Inc., boring as hell. Varsity Club, boring as hell.
I just had a very...
Look at you too, Kevin Sullivan.
I had a glorious death just now, if you want to come back and revive me.
Did you?
I was going after the guy with the bow and arrow, and I was tight rope walking toward him on the log, and he shot me, and I fell off the log.
Oh, okay, well,
It looked like
Let's
a death
figure
from a
this out.
spaghetti western.
I saw Rick Derringer play in Daytona during Bike Week. He opened and closed with Hulk's theme. I hope he got things thrown at him.
He opened and closed with Hulk's theme.
He has what? He has that. He has Rock and Roll Hoochie Coo. See, I would much rather watch a whole marathon of Rick Martel before I ever watch a single match of Mike Rotundo. Not even close. But that just goes to show you flavors of ice cream. Some people like their ice cream to be boring as hell. All right, now how do we find you? All right, you're over there. Huh. There was no one there, and it was Bike Week. Okay, well, it makes sense that Giant Gonzalez, easily. No comparison. I would rather watch Giant Gonzalez than Mike Rotundo. No comparison. Where in the world? How did he keep doing this? I would rather watch Giant sing than watch Mike Rotunda.
What's this then?
I would rather watch Sylvester Turkai than watch Mike Rotunda. Yeah. No, literally the most boring pro wrestler. Actually, the only one who's even in competition is Mike Enos, who I just think is terrible. Let's see. Plate, mesh. We can get rid of plate. Yeah, gosh. The promos were just on the nose of what the character was meant to be. He didn't need to use a single brain cell to cut a single Erwin R. Shyster promo. True Shyster every sense of the word. The best thing he ever did was have his children.
I only realized. Hi. I'm Perry Von Vicious. You may remember me from such films as Hi.
As Through Being Cool and Pro Wrestling Grind presents this gigantic robot kills.
The main event is me versus Shockwave.
It's Ken the Box versus Shockwave.
It's Ken the Box. Me and Ken the Box versus Shockwave and Mecha Mummy.
It's Shockwave versus Ken the Box, and you are special guest referee because you cannot be stopped.
Anyways, I was all the way out the room on my way to the bathroom when I realized that I only said "hang on, I'll be right back" in my head and not out loud.
It's fine. I looked up and saw you were gone, and then continued on my rant about how terrible Mike Rotunda matches are. So you're fine.
The best thing IRS contributed to the business wasn't even having his kid. It was his Hasbro figure. It's a great figure.
I'd take Bray Wyatt over that. I haven't seen the figure, but just knee jerk.
But to be fair, Bray Wyatt also has a Hasbro style figure, so I don't know if that helps my argument in any way, but that figure is my favorite.
I'll allow it.
That figure is my favorite thing that IRS was a part of.
Fair. You could have just taken any person and made them a completely passable IRS. Like anybody could have done it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think
a llama with a vacuum cleaner jammed up its ass and its final death twitches could be a sufficient IRS.
Adam NX67, that's wicked true. That's super true. He's mentioning the Kurt Angle Hasbro style figure. It's still sitting right here.
Love that.
I'm showing off a figure
Angel?
while you're being Kirk Angel. It's my favorite street magician. I don't know. I was about to say I had something. We were talking about something, and I know I had something to say, but I don't remember what it was now.
Well, we we've given IRS enough time. So.
Oh, right. If anyone wanted proof that a gimmick like IRS could actually be good, you can look no further than CPA.
Yeah. Yep.
CPA is like if IRS had been a good wrestler and an interesting character.
Yep. And to be fair, like, the guy was a fine technician. He just wasn't a good professional wrestler. Like, he had neat technical reversals and stuff that he could do, and if you've watched 2 of his matches, you probably got some useful stuff, but that's all you need to watch is 2 matches.
You know, this is... Everyone romanticizes that older era of wrestling, like the Steamboat versus Flair matches, and that's all fine, like, to watch, to learn from when you're new. I think it's a fine thing to learn if you're looking for
numbers.
Yeah, right. If you're looking for a basic bare bones way to put together a reliable match when you're new and you don't know how to make something good, like, sure, all that stuff's great. If you're looking for a way to see how a larger than life character is made, there's a lot of that there. If you want like neat aesthetics, the aesthetics of that era are pretty cool. But other than that, like, it's all fucking unwatchable. Like,
yep.
There's a streamer I really like out of the UK who streams a bunch of that stuff all the time. And like, I will tune in because I think the streamer's good. I think he's funny, and I like the emotes in his channel, and I like everyone kind of shitting on and goofing on the material. But like, watching it, I'm just like, I cannot believe that everyone who trained me fucking worshipped this garbage.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Quite literally. Yeah, Flair in the NWA and any of his American stuff is largely formulaic. You can watch about 3 matches of Flair and you're like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, like,
you know,
he's
his promos great.
And the thing is, they all are certainly very good. To have that many matches where everything goes smoothly is incredible.
Yep.
Like,
one formula.
Yeah. Well, even then, like, one formula, but with so many dance partners. Like, we know that story. Yeah. It doesn't always work. Yeah. And to pull it out of...
The ones are the ones that didn't want to do half that crap that Atomatic 6-7 laid out there.
Yeah.
Where they're like, we're gonna flip up the flare flop somehow. Or, you know, you're actually going to hit the thing when you jump off the top rope this time.
Yep.
Or...
Oddly enough...
That, like,
oddly enough, a wrestler that I don't particularly enjoy, because I think he's as boring as Flair, is one of the wrestlers that dragged it out of Flair and made him do the work, and it was Bret Hart.
Yep.
Bret Hart didn't want to do the hokey carny bullshit. And
Bret Hart's an interesting case for me.
Yeah.
He's kind of traded places with Shawn Michaels over the years, where it used to be like Shawn Michaels here, Bret down here.
Interesting.
And now it's getting much closer.
Oh,
actually, because Bret got a similar issue that Flair did, that when dragged out of his comfort zone was when his best stuff happens. Like the Bret Owens stuff is probably the best stuff that Bret ever did.
Super good. Super good.
And it's super different than everything else of his body of work.
Yeah. I do think that Bret's best work was always when he was working with someone that in his book he described as unworkable. So like his match
had extra tight in his working boots.
His matches with Backlund were good for that reason.
Why was that even there? Yep. Yeah, those matches were great.
Yeah, I really like those. I like his work with Yokozuna.
Yep.
Because he was dragged out of his comfort zone. He wasn't with a fellow technician who could go like Dynamite. I mean, his work with Dynamite Kid was incredible, but if you saw one of those matches, you saw all of them.
Right. I mean, that's kind of the Dynamite thing at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen one of them, you kind of get what you're getting.
Right. If you've seen Dynamite and Tiger Mask once, you really don't need to see the other ones.
Yeah. I would... to play devil's advocate, you'll watch the second one.
Yep, that's the correct one.
Yep.
It is the best of them, but all of them are essentially the same. That's just the one that was the best.
None of them are far off.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I just always tell them, skip to the second one if you can only watch one.
Right, there's a good... Now, Adam NX67 says, I think Bret's best match was Mania 13 with Austin, and there's certainly an argument for that. Yeah.
Same idea. Yoko was a big guy, Austin was a brawler.
Yep.
when he had to work with a different archetype.
Yep. And
But I mean, half the reason that match gets the shine that it does is because of the finish.
Yep.
Because everybody remembers that magazine cover of Austin bleeding in the sharpshooter.
I had
And,
that
like,
magazine.
That's fine. Tiger Mask 2. So none of them touch Sayama. None of the Tiger Masks to this day are capable of the things that Satoru Sayama was capable of.
Yep.
Like, Tiger Mask 1 exists in a bubble.
Yep. Satoru Sayama was the best Tiger Mask. As far as Tiger Mask 2 goes, not even the best version of Misawa. Like, that's the thing to me. Like, I can't put Tiger Mask 2 over that great because he was a B- to Misawa's A+.
Right. Correct. Yep. 4 was fine. I don't know. Anything after Misawa, I just kind of started losing interest. I was more of a Black Tiger guy at that point.
4 is the one that had those great matches with Ricky Marvin, right?
Yeah.
Ah, man. The highlights of those when I was in college and I would find those online, game changer on my understanding of what wrestling was at the time.
There was a small window where everybody was like, maybe we'll fly in Ricky Marvin. Because he was taking bookings again.
I remember.
Nobody capitalized on it, and I haven't forgiven the Northeast since.
Yep. I mean, I won't say who, but we obviously all know who. Someone we know was talking to me about it and was like, I got to figure out how to get a hold of the guy. And I was like, he put his contact stuff in the post. I can't wait.
We were following each other on Twitter for a while.
Yep.
He wanted the work in the States really bad.
Oh, man.
It amazes me.
I can't say on stream why the one I was just talking about fell through. But I can say that when I tell you off stream, it will be the single most angry you've ever been in your life.
Well,
I may just keep it to myself.
Stranger things have happened. Stranger things have happened. I get angry at stuff. It's what I do.
Someone's gotta. Everyone else pretends everything's good.
Truth. It makes me angrier.
Well, I got a plague flask.
You sure did.
The hell?
It's a flask full of plague.
No, I get the concept.
Like, there's plague in the flask.
I get it.
I don't know how you bottle plague, though.
Yeah, Jushin Liger, way up on the list. If we're talking, like, greatest light heavies, greatest cruisers.
Greatest comedy wrestlers.
Great comedy wrestler. a non-comedy wrestler doing incredible comedy is always amazing. See Minoru Suzuki.
Yep. They can be great cruiserweights or potential murderers, and also goofy, carny, Yep,
Kishin Liger
was fun.
I mean, and that's in the same way that Great Sasuke is an incredible cruiserweight and an incredible hardcore wrestler.
You talk about that match with the Dirt Bike Kid?
I mean, well, that's its own story.
Oh, I slay me. Oh, me. Folks out there, if you haven't watched The Great Sasuke and the Dirt Bike Kid, well, you go ahead and treat yourself to that.
I like that you delivered that as like Peggy Hill going, "Oh, Peggy."
Yep. I think that's probably where it started. We'll go down here. It may end poorly, but why not?
No. We're going to find out.
We sure will. Alright, have we leveled enough?
I mean, I'm as leveled as I can be for right now.
Hell yeah!
Adam and X67, good instincts.
Yup. You're learning. You got a yearning for some learning.
Are we going after whatever's making these terrible sounds?
Yes, I killed one.
Oh, you're way ahead of me. I thought you were still next to me.
I am down. Gold Star, I'm sorry, we're fresh out, but I can offer you a bottle of Gold Bond.
I see the hydrate being triggered. I like that Bloopy sat back being quiet right up until she could tell Adam and X67 no about something.
Yeah, I mean, Bloopy also just didn't give a crap about Mike Rotunda, you know?
Join the club.
Right?
Unless we're talking about that Hasbro figure. That's a sweet figure.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a lot of figures that are better than their wrestling counterparts. That's what wrestling teaches us.
I'm going to use it as the base to sculpt on when I make CPA's figure.
That's why they call him the Ace of Base.
The Ace of Clay. God, the internet's a great place.
It really is. Things I care about are numerous, but don't usually fall into the wrestling wheelhouse. Exhibit A, Mike Rotunda. Yeah.
What I would like to know, what things do you care about that fall in the wrestling wheelhouse? I want this
Could
is
be anything.
let's hear this
Could
list.
even be a boat.
It should be a short list.
Could even be a boat.
Could even be a list of boats.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm in the ropes.
Buff women. Oh man, are you familiar with our Lord and Savior Rhea Ripley?
Oh, I thought you were going to say Megan Bain.
Are you familiar with our
I'll
Lord
take
and
both.
Savior Megan Bain? Are you familiar with our Lord and Savior who's
Somebody tag Bloopy in the Discord and show a picture of Megan Bain, and then link her to the Shop AEW portion where she can get a poster.
Yeah, the Megasus. Gabby Forza, good pick. What about who's the one that looks like Storm from the X-Men?
Toxic Tekla.
No, that's not Storm from the X-Men.
I don't care. Anyways, Storm from the X-Men.
Jade Cargill, thank you, Rye. Rye knew. Jade Cargill, yeah.
Yeah, that never would have came to my mind.
Really? Because she's made it like a part of her look since like 3 years ago.
Click, deleted.
She is ripped.
As you know, I don't keep up with that product.
Well, no, I mean, this was while she was in the other product, she was doing that.
Yes, and then I would use the bathroom when she was on TV because she wasn't learning anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I wonder if she's learned anything since.
I don't know. It's been like 3 years.
Let's hope so. Yeah, you're welcome, Adam NX67. What can I say except you're welcome?
I mean, I'll say this
about wrestlers.
for people whose work I don't much care. And China was the OG. I mean, Luna
was the first of the divas that didn't get a chance because nobody wanted to train her.
Right. I mean, Luna also, I think, goes on the list of like OG if we're talking about Jack women.
Same boat.
Yep.
The ones that should have been better but nobody gave them time. And Luna, the business did as much disservice to her as humanly possible. Hey, we need you traditionally attractive person, to look as hideous as possible.
I see.
And then when it comes time to be attractive, no, you should have asked for more money.
Bloopy says, talk to me when archaeology, baking, musicals, mythology, or random other things come into the conversation. For musicals, boy, have we got a clip from AEW for you. Remember when Jericho and MJF did that musical thing?
Yeah. Well, they had a great name for it and everything.
God, I wish wrestling did more of that. I think you also, if you like,
great name.
If you enjoy the like campy feeling of
right,
musicals, you'd probably also like a lot of the cinematic matches, like the Firefly Funhouse match would probably be a lot of fun. Adam's also searching for it.
Les Dinner Debonair.
Yeah.
That was it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The perfect use.
Dinner Debonair.
A perfect use of the two of them together.
Yep. One sings for Fozzie, one sang in musical theater, and a million.
I was going to say, one sang on Rosie O'Donnell as a small child.
sure did. Was it You Are My Sunshine?
Mm-hmm. Sure was.
Yeah.
Sang it like an opera. Because his dream was to either be a pro wrestler or an opera singer.
And man, I wonder about an MJF opera. You know, like I wonder about the other side of that fork in the road.
I mean, if I could do it all over again, I would have stuck with musical theater.
I hear it. Wrestling is a funny now you know kind of thing, because, well, now you know.
Ah, I fell. Oh no, now I have to fight these guys. Don't worry, I got
shooting
this.
I have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin.
Yes. Glowy green Anakin. I fell. Well, no more high ground for me.
Hell yeah.
I did chorus up through elementary school, and then I wanted no part of like large group singing, so I was done with that.
See, I was the exact opposite. I started chorus my junior year of high school. Was instantly into chorus and select choir all through the rest of high school. And then I spent every waking minute trying to convince every punk band I was in that we needed gang vocals on every track. They would have none of it. We never did gang vocals on a single track.
Does Pick of Destiny count as a musical?
Yeah. I think so. Pretty transparently, yes.
Then I think that's my favorite musical.
Really? Not like The Producers? Or?
No, I reference The Producers a whole lot, but it doesn't touch Pick of Destiny for me anyway.
Not the musical episode of Scrubs? Yeah, that's a pretty good one.
No, I don't think that would touch that either. It is good, and that's probably top 5. Probably top... Fiddler on the Roof is like number 2.
That's pretty good.
I love Fiddler on the Roof. Pro Wrestling Grind presents If I Was a Rich Man.
If I Was a Rip Man.
Yep. There's that weird ensemble dancing part after the main event ends.
Pro Wrestling Grind presents Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Because that's way up there for me.
Don't know it. Take
really?
Your word for it.
You should. It was a internet-only release during the first big writer's strike of our lifetime. Neil Patrick Harris and Felicia Day were the leads in it with Nathan Fielder.
What year was this?
2005? 2006?
Okay.
Someone
I wasn't on the Neil Patrick Harris wagon at that point.
I was gonna say we have such an incredible group of nerds in this chat that someone in there is about to pop for me talking about Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Of course.
Although I've seen no reaction, which has me concerned.
Adam NX67 knows his Fiddler on the Roof. What a mensch.
It's hard to be Jewish. It's hard to be Jewish. It's hard to be Jewish in Brooklyn, yo.
No.
Remix. Bagels.
Dreidels.
It was Nathan Fillion. Thank you. Sorry. Not Nathan Fielder.
Interesting.
Yeah, he was incredible. He was the villain.
That's the guy who's been in like a million things.
He was the villain who was the hero. But no, he was the hero who was the
he was that cop in Brooklyn Nine-Nine on the show that was about cops, and then they get all angry at Jake Peralta. Yeah. All right, that didn't work. Hard to be Jewish. Hard to be Jewish.
Hard to be Jewish in Brooklyn, yo.
No.
Nick Beans didn't like it because someone she didn't care for was obsessed with it. Well, that's a shame.
Yeah, see, that's why it took me a little while longer to get into both Harold and Kumar movies and How I Met Your Mother, was for that exact same reason. There was somebody that was like, Neil Patrick Harris is my favorite actor. Well, I want nothing to do with him then. That was like a long time ago.
There's certain lines that I quote all the time from Dr. Horrible that are like not from the songs but just stuff in passing. There's a line at the beginning that Nathan Fielder, who is, again, he's the hero but he's very much the heel. He's the heel but he's the hero. That he says to Dr. Horrible, who is the babyface but definitely the villain. He says to him, "It's curtains for you, Dr. Horrible. Lacy, gently wafting curtains."
I have heard you say
Yeah, I say that all the time. That's right, Fillion. Damn it. It's not Nathan Fielder.
I was going to correct it, and then I stopped myself because I knew that was going to happen.
Sorry, it was Nathan Firefly said...
Cue a bunch of people in the chat being like, why didn't they remake Firefly? Or make another second season? Because that seems to come up everywhere. So it's hard to be Jewish in Russia, yo.
That's what the line is. I keep saying Brooklyn for some reason. I can't get anything right today.
I think it's better, but on the other side of the coin, it's not exactly fact. It's very easy to be Jewish in Brooklyn.
Right.
Ask Logan Black.
It's Coitons for you, Rocky. Coitons.
Oh, you gotta hide me too! You gotta hide me!
You might, Rabbit. You might.
Clancy, take the boys and surround the house!
That's the line. Jeepers, it's the cops.
God, it doesn't get old. It gets quoted weekly, and I hope everybody in chat has seen that particular episode.
It's definitely. It might go on the list for the day long stream. It might be part of a watch along.
Yeah, just all of the best of Rocky and Muggsy.
Basically, the whole time we're doing the watch along stuff on that day, I'm just going to have a notepad out in my hand, jotting down what stuff I need to steal to turn into bit alerts.
Yep.
Because you know at least one of the things I have planned for the watch along segment, and there's gonna be some stuff. Like there's gonna be some stuff from that.
It's gonna be May
16th, the all day stream. Everybody, mark your calendars.
It's gonna It's gonna be May.
All that I do is not enough for you. Don't wanna lose it. Now, what I want to know, this is interesting because I think I synced up the audio on my stream. I know ours won't be synced up on yours, but can someone in the chat tell me when I'm trying to match up with Johnny on that, am I actually singing with him? Because if that's the case, from now on, Torres, you're leading. I'm just gonna follow, so my stream sounds good.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's hope so. I can't see a damn thing. This is
I see that you fell down somewhere.
Nah, still can't see nothing.
Man, does this help?
Well, yes. Wow.
Yes.
Good Lord, Perry. If only you knew.
Yes.
That was just what the doctor ordered.
I'm glad Nickabeans heard us say that on our way out the door to walk the dogs. I'm hoping for anything Muppets and now Dr. Horrible bits. Oh man, on the watch along day, But I'm not like that. Finally,
love somebody. Guess
what?
It's
gonna be May. Yeah, what you're hearing now, where I'm behind you on everything, that's how it's going to sound forever now.
That's fine.
Seriously,
That's great.
someone in the
10
chat
out of
let me
10.
know if I'm actually matching up with Torres, so I don't have to torture him anymore.
It's not torture. Believe me, you've seen the wrestling matches I have to call. My standard for torture is different.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to endure that somewhere that's not paying you money to endure it.
He's absolutely right. It's not torture. Anyways. Where the hell was that door? We found the key, and now we need the door. All right, there's the door. I nearly fell to my death, but hot dog, I found it. Look at that. What do you got?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
It's the make, kinda gets me go crazy, never wanna stop. It's gotta be you, all the way. Yeah, you like falsetto, do you?
It's good.
Wow, I got plenty of that for you.
Well, I could do that. Well, maybe not all day, but for a large portion of the day.
I could probably falsetto longer than I could sing using a regular voice.
If I started differentiating between my regular singing voice and my falsetto, I think my psyche would break.
Psyche is broke all the way. More than
Psyche.
I ever wanted, yeah. Alright, there's a way out of here. Somewhere to the bottom right. If I could just...
Somewhere down there.
Someone saving
A
me.
prayer that we'll find one another.
I love that the harmony alone will bring the mouse back.
Yeah.
It can't be one voice or the other. It has to be the perfect Abed Troy harmony.
I mean, that entire scene is great. I mean, I was just saying, I think Green Day is one of the greatest bands of all time.
I mean, it's a given.
Just this isn't the real Green Day, just to pull that Band-Aid off right away.
Green Day. I can rip that off right now. No.
They're just going to rip that Band-Aid off right away.
Oh my god, it's so good. That should be a bit alert.
Part of that song, or just him saying it's not the real Green Day?
Both. Both is good.
One of the problems is the bit alerts can only be up to 90 seconds, so it's very limiting. Like I found a few things.
A lot in 90 seconds.
I found a few different things that I was like, oh, this could be good, and then I'm like, there's no way for this to get down. Like that's why Southpaw has to come in 3 sections.
Right. Southpaw can come in as many sections as you want, or as many sections as Mr. McElroy has split it up into.
That evil laugh, his mustache falling off. Adam at X67 says one of the most underrated cartoon sitcoms of the 90s is The Critic. My strongest memory of The Critic is when he appeared on The Simpsons briefly, and it's just his character going, "It stinks, it stinks, it stinks," because he's in the insane asylum with the Michael Jackson.
Didn't Family Guy do a bit on that too?
Yeah, they did. They also had him, and it was very similar to that.
So that's one of those references that Family Guy did that I didn't get. Cross one off the giant list. Maybe this way? This could be... Nope.
I think we
circles.
came from there.
Yeah. Down to the left. That's where we fell from. I forgot to bring a torch. Folks, never forget a torch.
Why am I so bright?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it's your ice claws.
Oh.
Your ice claws give off a nice glow.
My ice claws could be good for Army.
Come on, my God, I don't know. I can't think of things better for Army.
These are my ice claws, mother. For army.
And the ice claws are for sand racing.
Was this the exit?
Maybe. Let's see.
Sorry,
a hidden
sorry,
door.
sorry, sorry.
Fine, don't worry. Alright, more jerks. Perfect. Copper! And I said, now hold on there, Copper, because I'm riding with the sharecropper.
Yeah, you got to share.
Larry Sweeney's the name. Got a story to tell from when I was just a little bitty there.
Ah, crap! I fell. Oh God, I'm never gonna find my way back up there.
Find my way back.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. Okay, I remember this. I remember this. Hang on, I'm coming. This is all pretty familiar here. Aha! This was the way. I'll be there in a minute. I just have to go back and do everything we just did over again, so don't fall.
I won't.
It doesn't treat you well.
It doesn't. I will stand at the top of this ladder and hydrate. It is required. It is a must. Okay. If I need to, we can just go find old... Well, do I have... There's no way I have a torch, right? It can't be. That'd be unseemly.
That would be amazing.
It would be ridiculous, and I'd be angry that I didn't equip it on our way.
Yep. No, that anger would be hilarious.
Let that anger fuel you. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm all loaded up on Star Wars because I'm playing Fallen Order, which is a very good game.
Let's see. Which way did we go? We were over here, I think, right? I have no idea if I've gone the right way or not. I think I did.
I see movement on my left, which is a good sign.
I can see your arrow on my right. So I think I'm...
Somewhere out there. Yep.
Am I above you?
I gotta make my way back.
Oh, you fell. You fell too.
No, I didn't actually fall.
Oh, you jumped.
I need to actually see. So I'm just waiting and now running, jumping. Please, 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 please. Ha ha! Yes. All right,
whoa,
back up.
whoa, whoa! Adam NX67. That is an incorrect opinion.
God.
I hated An American Tale. No.
I liked you. What happened?
The story of Fievel is the story of America, sir. Back when America was worth having a story about.
Oh, you did not care for it? Did it insist upon itself? Did you find it shallow and pedantic?
Yes, shallow and pedantic.
Yes, shallow and pedantic. Terrified you as a kid. I could see that.
Yeah, Don Bluth.
I had that feeling about The Secret of Nim.
Yeah, and that's all Don Bluth animation.
Mighty.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's American Tale, Secret of Nim.
We're back at Dinosaur Story.
Yep, we're back at Dinosaur Story. Land Before Time was also, and All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yep. Charlie Barkin. Yes, this way. Yes, this is a sweatband. You know who brings up that Rockadoodle that I never pop for, but he's always like, you didn't see it? Was Will Dogen. Will Dogen loves Rockadoodle. I know nothing of it.
I have a vague memory of that as a child, and the fact that Will Dogen brings it up a lot, like it's like required watching, like it's fundamental, sounds right. Yeah, thank you.
All right, that's not the stairs I want.
Great, we need a shorthand for Rockadoodle. It's that fundamental.
That fundamental.
Fundamental.
All right, we need to get out of here, so we need a ladder.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely come up on stream before, but Land Before Time and All Dogs Go to Heaven's way sadder when you find out about the voice actress for the little girl in.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, Ducky and the little girl from All Dogs Go to Heaven is the same voice actress.
Yeah.
In the
Never
way,
watched either one since.
so
the
way I found out was watching All Dogs Go to Heaven, because apparently she died before it dropped, and they had added a in memoriam at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And when I was watching that in college with some friends, we had stumbled upon a DVD of it, and we were like, "Oh, I wonder if this still holds up." We started watching it, and we're like, in memory of the voice actress. Who was the voice actress? Like, we saw the name, we're like, that's weird. And we looked it up, and the whole story's right there in Wikipedia. We're like, oh my God.
Yep. Absolutely horrible. Yep. Yeah. Adam knows. Roll back the rock to the dawn of time and sing that song with me. Where in the world? I just want us to leave.
The crazy part is definitely because online on the actress's Wikipedia page, you can see her tombstone.
Right. And the inscription.
The inscription is her name, the years, and then just yup. Unreal. World destroying.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah. And that was when I'm like, I think I have seen my last of those films.
Like, I thought Don Bluth's stuff was dark before.
I know.
Yeah, that's what it is. Our concrete angel. Yup. Unreal. Oh, wow. I spawned directly into a kill shot.
Ah, well, we'll get you back. Don't you dare hatch. You didn't. Good job. Yeah, of the Don Bluth films that I still will occasionally watch, I think Where Back stands on its own. All right. Dead fish.
This beach is covered with dead fish.
Yeah, we did a great job.
Typical beach. Yeah, I mean, I guess, Land Before Time, like, is just so good that, like, I feel like I could overlook a lot of things to enjoy it. It was also very fundamental to my childhood. Fundamental.
I just mouthed it and looked away.
No, I saw.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure.
I've got two eyes and a heart, don't I?
Damn right. Ah! All right, it's freedom. And it's fish.
And it's fish. Did Don
the
Bluth do
novelization of Home Alone 2, there's another line after that?
I think that Don Bluth was Fern Gully.
I believe so.
Feels like it would have been Don Bluth.
Animation style sure ain't far off if the time frame lines up, but it might be, it might not. Because that always felt like it ran almost in competition to Land Before Time sometimes. But I could be wrong.
So not Don Bluth. Now I'm trying to see who released that. Okay, that was a Fox release at the time. Don Bluth was on... What was Don
Guy
Bluth
Fawkes.
to?
Okay.
Yeah, that was Guy Fawkes.
Gotcha.
Wow, Don Bluth is still alive. Good for him. 88.
Beautiful. Was it?
Yep.
How old?
88.
Beautiful.
Okay, so actually that may have been Don Bluth. What year was that? Because he took over Fox Animation Studios from 94 to 2000. He was his own thing, Don Bluth Entertainment, from 79 to 95.
Yeah.
So let's see. Fern Gully was 92, so he would have been in direct competition with them at the time.
Yeah, okay.
What a spot to be in where you're actually being fairly successful when you are in direct competition with both Fox and Disney.
Yup.
Like, that's crazy.
And like in the running, seriously? It's a wild thing to look back at.
Yeah. I mean, it's I guess he would have been the the DreamWorks to like pick today's Pixar.
Good old DreamWorks.
I had a friend out in California who, and this was before Pixar had sort of jumped the shark. It's been a long time since they've made a really good movie. And there was a time when they were pitching a perfect game.
Yeah.
And I had this friend who was like, yeah, I can't believe how many people seem to think that Shrek is Pixar. And I was like, yeah. And she said, yeah, I always explain to people, if you've ever seen a bad Pixar movie, that was DreamWorks. I was like...
I mean, all of Shrek is making fun of...
Pixar.
Disney.
And Disney, yeah.
And Pixar and all of it, yeah.
Yeah, which is fine, but like... that I think she was more
like,
referencing...
Isn't Lord Farquaad from the first one like a direct parody of the Disney CEO at that time or something like that?
No, he's a direct rip-off of a character from a Disney movie, like made to look just like him even.
I thought it was based on some real Disney staffer.
I mean, it may be, but it's no one that comes to mind.
I gotcha. Yep. Love Shrek. Kept Michael Myers in business. Yes, I called him Michael, his full name. Okay. Yeah, we can head back to Sacramento, because I've got a lot of crap I can drop off.
Well, that makes sense, because once we're back there, I think that's about stream for me.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Because we're up a little over north of 3 hours, and we got about a half-hour late start, so I'm running about 47 minutes past when I should have theoretically been off.
Bah.
Theoretically.
Not my gumdrop buttons! Married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man! Yeah. Rules. I'm trying to think of the last Pixar movie that I thought was perfect. And it might be Inside Out.
Inside Out's way up there. Soul was really, really good. But
I never saw Soul!
So, most people, because it was direct to Disney Plus, because it came out during COVID. Like, the world shut down like 4 months before they could release it.
Well, that explains it. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people missed it, and it's really good.
Okay.
Like it might be the last like perfect Pixar movie I saw.
Was that is Encanto Pixar or is that just straight Disney? Remind me.
I'm not sure. Encanto is... I think it looks like it's probably straight Disney. Yeah, straight Disney.
Okay, okay.
Because Encanto was up there, but there was another one that was sort of like... And now, Coco was really good. Coco was way up there. What year was Coco?
That was later 2010s, early 2020, somewhere around there.
2009.
That was all the Dia de los Muertos.
Oh no, wait,
right?
no, sorry, 2017. 2017.
Okay.
Yes, that was Dia de los Muertos.
Adam NX67 says Cars. and Cars 3.
Yeah,
I don't like either. I don't like either 1, 2, or 3.
Good
So-
I only like Cars 1.
I will say I enjoyed 3 a lot more than 2, but both
Fair.
of them paled in comparison to the original.
Yeah.
And I love that the original, I'd have to look up what film it is, but there's like a famous like 70s film that it is a shot for shot, beat by beat rip off of. Like to the point where they're open about it. They're like, no, this was our nod to that. This is
It's
like,
intentional.
yeah, they're saying like, you know how like Disney got famous for doing like these famous fairy tales as movies. This was us doing this famous live action, like 70s film as a animated film about cars. Okay, Day Without Darkness.
I like how that came about.
Day Without Darkness says The
I like the
Incredibles.
voices. Incredibles 2 was great too.
Yeah,
Credit
'cause
where it's due.
they had a string in a row of just movies that were kind of untouchable. When they had like Up and Wall-E and Inside Out kind of back to back to back to back. Like,
Now, Up is an interesting case after like the second watch because I think everybody, in the same way we were talking about Austin Brett, they only remember the finish. Up, they primarily remember the first 10 minutes. And then that sort of carries the rest of the movie for a lot of folk because the last time I went back and watched it, I'm like, I don't remember there being this kind of empty of a middle section before the Explorer cat shows up again. It's like,
I mean, they had
added quite a bit.
yeah, well, they admittedly they sort of had to shoe in the kid and the dog,
Right.
but that
The
kid,
dog was awesome. They could have left the kid out completely.
yeah, I mean, well, and then they also had like sort of the sub story of Kevin, the bird,
Yep.
like, yeah,
Bird and the dog had a fun rapport. I suppose the kid was necessary because he had the chocolate, and that's the only way the bird followed was with the chocolate. His name is Kevin.
Yeah, well, and also like their attempt to bring humanity to the grouchy old man had to come from somewhere, and having a little boy that came to his house to sell him the chocolates for his scout troop get trapped with him when the house takes off is kind of a perfect, like, it's the perfect way to put that character in there that he has to look out for.
Yeah. I get it. I get it all on paper for sure. In terms of me actually sitting through it, another story.
Welcome to Movie Club with Perry and Torres.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what we do. I'm going to quickly go put things in the grinder to make planks and ingots for next time. Got to think ahead.
Mm-hmm.
We should also repair our weapons while we're here. Prepare for next time.
I did that a minute ago. Way ahead of you.
You sure did.
By way ahead of you, I mean like a minute ahead of you.
Perfect. 10 out of 10 no notes.
Nothing sings like steel.
Nothing sings like steel.
Bold claim.
What a great line, this guy. What a guy, old Fillmore the blacksmith.
Victory is born in the forge.
Oh, you're a special guest every week. You mean this week. Silly rabbit.
Ah, crap. Where did Torres go? I think he went...
I'm at the sawmill. I'm just sawing
On alert.
and
You
milling.
cannot rush an oak.
Alright, this.
One day, lad,
Great.
all this will be yours.
All of Sacramendi.
What
From the top of the rookery to the basement of the dungeons.
What the curtains? No, not the curtains.
Alright, one more check around and then we'll stop. We'll go back to the Whisper and we'll call it. And
You and Pine lose.
I will be there momentarily. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids.
You share.
Absolutely right.
Warriors only.
Eyes up.
Isaac, everything is
Saying any cereal is for kids is stupid in 2026.
Yeah, because even the kids can't afford the cereal.
Bingo. You have to have an income to enjoy cereal.
We just had an Aldi's open near us, and we'd never been to one.
Nice.
My wife wandered into it last weekend while I was stuck sick at home, and I woke up to a chain of text messages that were just like, I just wandered into an Aldi's and I think they didn't get the memo. The prices here are from like 15 years ago.
Yup. Yeah, we have one down the street. Welcome to paradise.
Yeah, about to really ruin the kitchen. Just really fill it on up with food.
You're gonna just drive yourself over to Aldi's like after work tomorrow, and then just take footage of you just skipping through the hallways.
It's just me like this the whole time.
Yeah. It's Al at the end of hardware store. Would you look at all that stuff?
We got Allen wrenches, gerbil feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters, trash compactors.
You'll write a whole jingle for Aldi's using that tune of hardware store on the spot.
Calculators, generators, matching salt and pepper shakers. I can't wait. No. Yeah, I can really only get.
I'm so glad when I heard that as a kid that he ended on matching salt and pepper shakers.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
I can only get parts of that whole breakdown.
It's nuts, honestly. It's like trying to rap an Eminem song now.
Well, it's
too fast.
It's a reason that with all his like set lists where he could do whatever he wanted the last few years, it's in the span of his entire career, it's one of like 3 songs he's never done live.
It's terrifying to try to nail on the spot.
Well, he basically said,
"You offered me $1 million to do that. I couldn't do it. Sorry."
He basically said, like, yeah, I mean, like, I could sort of split parts of it with the background singers, or we could like have it in a backing track, and like I could hit what parts I could, but ultimately that's not what people want to see.
Right. No, they want to see him speed rap like a maniac, do his best Tech 9 impersonation, or vice versa.
Ha.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I did have linen garments from last week. Boy, I was thinking ahead.
Linen garments. Is that like a famous Russian town? What am I thinking of? Leningrad.
Oh, Leningrad, yes.
Well, yeah, linen garments.
Why do either one of us know that? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
In Soviet Russia, Leningrad know you.
Soviet Russia, Lenin Garments has name.
They had a Chicago deep dish pizza that was heaven, but it comes and goes so often. I mean, Chicago and heaven, you know, those words get used together quite often.
By Johnny Torres.
It's the greatest place on earth.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned it on stream before, but when Rip and I went with Delmy and Ashley and we wrestled in Chicago in 2019, afterwards we went out to Deep Dish Pizza. You know, we got the spot to go to. I forget the name now because it was 7 years ago.
Was it Giordano's?
It may have been. We figured out which place to go by asking Kevin Koo.
Cool.
So
good call.
He sent us to the right place. You know, I was like, oh, well, I'm going to get this pizza. And the waitress is like, no. The pizzas are not like a one-person thing. Like, it's going to take multiple people to eat this pizza. And I was like... And I looked across the table at Rip, and he goes, well, I'm getting my own pizza. And I was like, I'll stick with my own pizza. And... So then Ashley and Delmy got one that they split, and they like barely put a dent in it. Me and Rip ate 2/3 each of ours because we made the clutch decision to save what was left of theirs and what was left of ours, put them in the hotel fridge, and then have them for the drive home the next day.
Yes.
And I will tell you, leftover deep dish after a night in the fridge is really a different experience. And
sometimes I like it better than when I first get it fresh.
Super good on a car ride, too.
That's usually one of the first things I do when I fly out to Chicago. Is like first or second night I have a deep dish, and then I have leftovers for like 2 friggin' days. I don't have to worry about food being closed after Riot Fest because I have leftover pizza.
Well, and also, food shouldn't be closed. It's Chicago.
Yeah, that's not the case. Things close very early there.
Nicobene says, in this house, we leave the pizza out overnight, and it's so good the morning after sitting, and that's totally true.
Yeah.
Next day pizza is super good.
Argument.
Like, and it's fine. Like, some people are like, oh yeah, well, I'll stick it on a sheet pan that I've preheated and throw it into a broiler oven for like 3 minutes, and yeah, that's also super good. But you don't need to.
No. For me, it's just like 15 seconds in the microwave after being refrigerated overnight, and I'm usually pretty happy.
Elmira Marks rolls in. Uh-oh.
Hi, welcome on in.
Desynchronization detected. Uh-oh. Thing to reconnect. Yeah, I'm good. I'm back. Oh my god, my costume's gone. I'm bald. I'm naked.
What?
And so are you. No, wait, it's all coming back. Okay, that's gonna be great on the VOD.
Good grief.
Yeah, I love that Elmira Marks hops into the chat at 3 hours and 20 minutes into this stream for the first time to say, I just had 12-hour-old pizza that was sitting in my car. Let's go.
Cheers, Elmira.
Well.
Hell yeah.
That was a blast. I think we did some good work here, I assume.
I mean, we both leveled up. The Sacramento got some more materials. I think it was a productive day.
Okay, all right. Well, on my channel, I'm going to do a raid. Just going to see who's available to raid. We got Joshi Wrestling from Kurikan Hall on one of these channels.
Imagine if they had Yoshi Wrestling in Kurikan Hall.
Well, they could.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got
pizza from Market Basket, raw onions on top, so they had time to soak in the grease.
We also got
a chemist, an artisan,
Brian Abu Chakra doing the video happy hour, which I always enjoy. But we've rated him a lot lately, and I feel like we should share the wealth. Make sure I'm not missing anyone else. Oh, you know what? Jaime's on. We're gonna raid the homie.
That's cool. That was a good stream last time.
Yeah, we're gonna raid the homie Jaime because he's one of the homies.
Always a pleasure, folks. Unless something changes up, hoping to get back to it once again. Broken record, maybe Tuesday. We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Let's go.
At the very least, I am thinking that this time next week, I might do, if release times coordinate, I might do a double stream next week.
Oh.
Because Mouse PI for Hire comes out next Thursday. So you want some rubber hose noir police madness? I very well may just do that, and then we'll pick this up later on that day. But in any case, appreciate y'all tuning in, joining us for our madness, and on my end, I'll see y'all next week.
Yep. I may well end up throwing a random stream Friday or maybe Saturday night. Those are the most likely times. Just keep your eyes out. I'll let everyone know in the Discord and on the socials because I need to finish up the figures. They got to be ready to go for the old merch table. And
so much merch.
They're getting pretty close, and I got to have those ready. And we got a lot of shows coming up, so I won't let you miss it, Nickabeans. You gotta make sure the alerts are on for Twitch and for the Discord and for the socials.
Yep. Need those alerts, Aerosmith. You don't want to miss a thing.
That's true. That's a good point. All right, guys. I do like to send us out on an alert on my channel, so I'm gonna do that while Johnny Torres signs off on his channel. I'll find the alert I want to throw.
Salute, everybody. We'll see you soon.
All right, and on my end, I'm gonna throw you guys a free alert before we call it a stream here. We're gonna do let's see. There's a few good ones here. Let's do Michael Jackson at Disneyland. We haven't done that one in a little bit. Hee hee. There he is. Yeah. See you, everybody.